Welcome, everybody. My name is Ryan, and this is Cataclysm. We are back. Let's see, I believe it is Friday today, and we are streaming once again this weekend. Going to do Cataclysm today, tomorrow, and then on Sunday we've got Vintage Story. And of course, as usual, my schedule is pinned in chat. If you're watching me after I've gone live on YouTube, check the playlist link down in the description. You can catch our very first run with this character, and of course I put all my Cataclysm live streams in that playlist too. And hello, Fossil Dash. Yeah, I had to think about it. I think it's Friday. Yeah, it is Friday. I just checked on my phone. Welcome, Fossil. Thanks for coming by. Hello. So we're playing with our wild druid character. His name is Henrir, and he has the ability to shapeshift. Actually, it's an item, not really an ability. We have a magical item that allows us to change into a werewolf. We've got a nice little repertoire of spells, which allows us to summon wolves, amongst other things. Problem is, right now, we're kind of a little bit far from home. We went on a little adventure looking for stuff, looking for a sword, more specifically, but we need to get ourselves all the way back down to this farm supply store. Now, part of this walk we've made many times and should be pretty safe, but the start of the journey, where we're at right now, it's our first time visiting. We've got, zombies to the north of us. There's a goblin outpost here. There's wasps to the south, and we are pretty badly injured. I have a broken left arm. So, yeah, Henry was recommended by a chatter. Can't remember the name, but either way, it's been a really fun run so far playing as the druid. Of course, let me just show off the traits. Very important. We're a wayfarer, which means we cannot use vehicles at all. Sorry, I'm just going to move my microphone a little bit. Yeah. Of course, slow reader, that's druid thing. Meat intolerant. So we're a vegetarian, not vegan, but we are vegetarian. Yeah, we got the broken arm. So we did die. I did die in the last stream, but we save scummed and reloaded it from this point, and we managed to get out of trouble. So it's not like I'm literally running for my life right now, but we have to be extremely careful. My speed is at 62% here. So we're greatly diminished in terms of our ability to get away, basically. But we'll have to try and do our best. So we're just going to move undetected. Like I said, we're getting back home. It is 5:30 in the morning, the 79th day. So it's early spring. Hey, Windaflatus, what's up, buddy? Tree for Friday, Twitch showing RimWorld. Oh. Yes, it is. Thank you, my friend. I forgot to change that. Change the tag too. Thanks, Windaflatus. There we go. Should show it now. If you reload it a couple of times, should show up as Cataclysm, but I really appreciate you telling me that. I changed the title and the notification message, but not the game. There it is. Okay, I see my Stream Deck updated it. Okay, we're good to go. Thanks, my friend. Yep, we did a RimWorld stream last weekend. Now, this weekend, we're actually skipping RimWorld, but don't worry, we are coming back with some RimWorld the following weekend. This weekend, today and tomorrow, we're doing a double header here in Cataclysm. So I wanted to really focus on this character and just, get into it. This is one of those games that really helps if you can play it a couple of days in a row to get your head around it, because there's a lot to it. But all right, we're moving. We're going to go straight through this forest, hopefully not encountering anything nasty in the trees, but it is going to be our safest bet, no doubt about it. But I appreciate everybody coming by. Oh, look at this. We're also getting winded here too, because I'm extremely overweight. That might be the worst thing for us, right? Actually, we're not just overweight. We also have moderate hypovolemic shock, probably mispronouncing it, but we lost a hell of a lot of blood, is the non-technical terminology. So that, probably in combination with the ridiculous amount of loot we're carrying around, is causing our character to get worn out as we travel. Ooh, look at my denim shirt. We have to rest when we get home and recover, not just my arm, but there's a lot of stuff we need to do. Our gear is in tatters right now. I'm bringing home some food, and we're gonna keep that. I really don't need a gas lantern. To be quite honest, I picked it up just because. Pack of firecrackers, now that's like an doesn't weigh anything. We're keeping it, but this is an interesting item. Like before we picked it up, I had never seen that before. That'll be a good item for like distracting zombies, you know. In fact, I think when I was a kid and I was like a youngster preparing a bug out bag for what I knew was going to eventually be the apocalypse, I think I packed a couple of cherry bombs, you know. What do they call them? Black cats? Yeah, yeah. I had a few. I had a few. What's up, game player? How you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. All right, we're gonna drop that. I don't know what this 38 special casing. Don't. Why am I even carrying that? Well, I could take my shirt off now and replace it with this one. That might not be a bad idea because we've got tools in this. And if it breaks, then we're just gonna lose those tools. So let's put on this yellow t-shirt. Jason Chance, what's up, my friend? Thanks for coming by. Yeah, I always like to carry a deck of cards. It's extremely light. It's not like, yeah, it weighs 1/10 of a pound, very small item, but you can get some enjoyability out of it. In fact, it might not be a bad idea to do that now, but, well, we're trying to get home. We're in really bad physical shape, got a broken arm. This is the second broken limb we've had with this character. So we're trying to make it home, and it's going to be a treacherous journey. I'm hoping uneventful, but we've got to be very careful. Safe mode's turned on. Fossil Dash. Yeah, the deck of cards is my favorite. You know, I also will pick up and keep other kinds of games, like this one right here, So Yang Farmers. It's a bit bigger though. This is actually an item for trading is the reason I picked this up. But yeah, it will do the same thing as the deck of cards essentially, but deck of cards is superior because it's smaller. All right, I'm going to be checking the map frequently. We're also going to have to rest. If we get into an all-out run, if something starts chasing me, God forbid, let's first of all see what we've got. I've got 2 guns, a 7-shot revolver, and a 12-gauge shotgun, but it's got bird shot in it, which is not great. Oh, I am carrying around 2 other pistols, too. Actually, I'm carrying 5 pistols. We could probably drop some of that, but some of this will need to be dropped if we get chased. Also, some of it needs to be shot if we get chased. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm keeping the food. We're going to need the food. Might end up dropping some of this stuff here, but let's try and get home with it. I'm being greedy. I'm being real greedy. Yeah, the birdshot, we'll use it. It's also one of like the first time I've ever seen this kind of a gun constructed similar to a falcata. This forward sloping blade, it's more of a blade apparently, has a short barrel shotgun attached to the blade's spine for finishing blows or first strikes. So it's got its normal ranged, but then you scroll down and it's also got, you know, the typical melee. It even has like its qualities. First time I've ever seen this item. So, Marius Werewolf, what's up, my friend? Welcome. I'm doing very well today. Thanks for coming by. Hello, hello. Squall's weapon? It might be. I might have picked it up off an NPC or something. I don't know. All right, let's see. We did meet a strange NPC. What was his name? Glooscap. Yeah, in the last one. We got to return to talk to Glooscap. What was his mission? He just wanted us to survive for like 40 days or something. I think it was something interesting like that, but he also saved our life too. Oh, it's a different, oh, I got you. Protagonist from a different game. That's awesome. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. Are you going to continue your Skyland? And did you ever find the decorative seeds? Yes, I did find decorative seeds, and yes, I will continue the Sky Island. Eventually. Eventually. You get a little disheartened after a big loss, you know, after dying, but, and sometimes I just miss playing the regular way, but that's why we're here today. Okay, we gotta rest a little bit. We'll figure out what's stop in for a while and watch the stream. Gotta go and get a haircut soon. I hope the game is going well. Well, thanks, Mary Swear. We'll appreciate ya. We're on a very, very treacherous walk home. We're obviously trying to avoid any encounters because we're very, very badly injured. But I hope your haircut goes well, my friend. I hope you come out of it looking beautiful and stylish. Oh, and we're dead tired, too. Yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be tough. Appreciate you guys dropping in. I'm going to be streaming for several hours today. And, of course, my schedule this weekend is pinned in chat. So if you want to know what I'll be what I'll be streaming the rest of this weekend, check out that schedule. Yep, Fossil's great. Fossil's doing good. We had a nice chat in Discord right before the stream started, about an hour or so ago. Appreciate you, Fossil. Your VTuber model's coming along quite nicely, quite nicely. Fossil's a member of my Patreon. Of course, all the Patreons get access to private Discord. I've done the public Discord thing in the past, and that's no fun. Yes, sir, the arm is splinted. Good question. That was something we definitely made sure to do. Excuse me. You know what's interesting, game player? If you missed the last stream, of course, we have the ability to turn into a werewolf with these cufflinks once per like every 3 days. But in addition to a lot of other great physical attributes, it gives us a massive healing buff. And so we would be like completely ripped to shreds, everything healed except for the broken arm. But yes, in order to answer your question, we are splinted up. But we were in way worse shape. And we probably would have died if it hadn't been for that werewolf. We almost certainly would have if we couldn't have turned. It's saved my life now a couple of times, the ability to turn into the werewolf. Specifically because of those healing powers. Marius, let me get you that link real quick. My Patreon is right here. Yeah, there's a link to the Patreon. You can sign up. It's $3, $6, or $12 for the tiers, but all tiers get the same benefits. So it's just whatever you want to contribute to support the channel. And of course, like I said, it's actually $3. It's gone up, Fossil. But I appreciate you, though. Yeah, thanks to all my Patreons. Best group. We got a really great community. We hang out on Discord. We've got some multiplayer servers for Vintage Story going. And we've had other servers in the past, too, such as Terraria and Project Zomboid. What was the other zombie game we played? 7 Days to Die. Yeah, price went up. Lycanthrope really does heal because of their transformation abilities. Yeah, 100%. It's super fast, too. It's not like gonna, like, keep us from, well, it's hard to say, but it is very fast. It is very fast. It didn't heal the broken leg, though, interestingly enough. Did not heal it. But I appreciate everybody. Marius, thank you for coming by the stream, if nothing else. And, of course, you guys join the Patreon. You be a member of the community. We have a lot of fun. We're going to launch a new server pretty soon. New Vintage Story server. I'm going to make a special video just for that. But I know Fossil's excited for it because it's going to be a dinosaur-focused one. That's been a dream of mine for a long time. Okay, I think we need to start veering to the south here. That sounds cool. Check it out when payday comes around. Does it buy me a coffee? Is the right one? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, all the tiers will get you the same benefits. I don't have it like tiered out or anything special. But yeah, it's just whatever you want to go with. $3 is what the majority of people go with. And that's totally cool with me. But I appreciate you no matter what. Yeah, to be honest, if it wasn't for Patreon, I wouldn't be able to do the streaming and the content creation as much as I can. You know, it's really the only thing that makes it possible. Yes, YouTube pays me and Twitch pays a little bit, but all right, either way, appreciate you guys. Climbing towers, yes and no, whatever ones we can, you know. You can see kind of our known world at the moment. Yeah, we actually started way up to the north. Check this out. This is our sixth live stream right now. We started the character all the way up here. And don't forget, this character is a wayfarer, so all of our traveling has been done on foot. We don't have we've never used a single vehicle. And you got to pay for a third server. That's no. We're gonna wipe the survival server, and we'll wipe the survival server, just relaunch it. So it's just going to be 2. I was going to go with the third one, but I think most people are okay. That most people who've been playing on the survival server are okay with the wipe. The world was a little janky. Yeah, that survival one that was kind of focused on the economy and stuff. It was not a bad server, and there's some really beautiful builds. I'm going to make the single player world file available for people to download too, so they can check it out. But it's going to get reset. One of these days, Vintage Story is going to release into full release. It's going to be a long time, but in other words, it's going to leave early access one day, and we'll set up a forever world. I feel weird setting up a forever world in the middle of like a very active development cycle when a game is still technically early access. I mean, people have done it. You know, obviously Minecraft was in its like early development stages for years and years, even after Minecraft bought it. But yeah, maybe we'll do it before then too. What's up, OX? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Hello, hello. It is a little bit unthemed. Now, the Lotor one is staying up. Originally, I had plans on... Is the solar panel gone? I think it is. Originally, I had planned on restarting the Lotor server. That was the initial announcement that I made. But then I had several people reach out, oh shit, and say that they would be very sad to see that one get reset. Even though not a lot of people play on it, but I understand that, so we kind of just switched it up. Trying to catch up what happened in my left arm in the last stream. So we started today just a couple of minutes ago. We've only been going for less than 20 minutes, but in the last week's stream, we were just checking out this area over here, and we got into it real bad with a group of zombies. I made some poor decisions, and we got really badly injured. I have the broken arm, and as I was explaining a little while ago, we would be in much, much worse shape if it wasn't for the fact that we can turn into a werewolf and heal up really, really super easy. Hey, Andy, thanks for the sub, buddy. Andy Dejin, what's happening, my friend? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I know you've been going through some stuff, but thank you for the sub. See, theme servers have bigger impact than dinosaurs are going to come to huge impact. Yeah, I know. I hope it's super hard. You know, offhand game player, I don't remember what zombies I was just going to go look at that tractor. I can't, though. I don't remember what I was fighting exactly, what caused me such problems. Off the top of my head, it slipped my mind, to be quite honest. I think it was, like I said, poor decision-making on my part and just being a little too careless. That's usually what gets me into trouble in this game. Andy's here, that's right. Andy's been a great supporter for many, many years. Many, many years. Probably years at this point. Maybe. I don't know. Have to look. But I appreciate you guys all coming by. The Druid run has been great. And you're right too. Themed runs, not just themed runs, or not runs, themed servers. Fossil Dash. Themed servers are always better, especially when they have some light role playing or heavy role playing elements. Um, it's true for everything. You know, I used to write poetry and paint and stuff when I was a little bit younger, and that's one thing I learned too. The best poems tell a story. You know, they have a theme. The best paintings tell a story. You know what I'm saying? They're not just randomly thrown together shapes and figures and stuff. There's meaning behind them. Same's true with the server. The stamina is, I believe, a combination game player of the fact that not only am I overloaded on weight, but we also have moderate hypovolemic shock. Over 5 years. Geez, that's awesome, Andy. I thought it had been, but that's incredible, buddy. Thank you so much. Yeah, and so when we get home, we're going to drop a bunch of this weight. We're almost to the forge, which is good because most of the route between our base and the forge has been walked many times. So it should be safe. Should be safe. Yeah, I'm being a little greedy. I could probably drop... Oh, shit. Okay, it doesn't see me. There's a house right here. Let's go in the house real quick. I think we searched this one already, I believe. It's not a bad little spot to hold up for a while, but we got to get back to our main base, no doubt about it. Look at this, I'm overloaded. And I'm looting a place I've already looted before. Stop me, please, people. I have a problem. Oh my god. Twitch is horribly, horribly wrong. Oh, you haven't been a streamer for 5 years. Well, that's actually true. That's a very good point, Andy. You're right. I barely had my YouTube channel for that long. And I didn't start streaming on Twitch for like just more than a year or so ago. Maybe a year and a half now. So yeah, good point. I didn't think about that. I kind of want to have some heavy RP in the Dino server with like world events such as Dino Boaches to defeat, etc. I like it, Fossil. Set up some proposals and we'll vote on them. Got to go now. All right, Marius. But if it's still live when I'm done, I'll be sure to tune in. All right, have a good haircut. We'll probably be done, depending on how long of a wait you got at your haircut place. We do need some sleep. Solution to your problem is more looting. That's what I always say, buddy. If you're too over, look at this. I'm almost like, I'm approaching twice what my like recommended weight is. Oh, we got some guns. I'm carrying guns, people. I've got 5 guns. You know what? Maybe, oh, you know what we should do, actually? Let's go to the forge, because a lot of this stuff is actually to trade to the forge NPCs. And yes, we are chill with the NPCs again. They're cool with me, despite me smashing a door that doesn't even really belong to them. Thanks for coming by. I'm a fat skank. Welcome, welcome. All right, let's see. All right, here's the forge. Oh, shoot. So the forge spawned right next to this town here, which isn't going to help us much, but I'm going to have to go up and around this mother. Yeah, we can look at the faction relationship. How about the Hell's Raiders? We're not welcome. The Forge Lords, we're neutral. We're neutral. Oh. Can't use any vehicles, people, and it really hurts my heart. This is a game which has a lot of vehicle action in it, you know? And I love it. I'm a huge fan of the vehicles, but here's what we're going to do. In our next playthrough, we're going to do... you know, that's another thing about Sky Island. Somebody asked me why I don't play the Sky Island, or why, like, giving it up or whatever for now. A lot of it is the vehicles, because you can't get into the vehicle crafting as much in Skyland, and that's really disappointing for me. Same's true with this run, but I'm enjoying this one. This one's still got a lot of the flavor, which I still love about the game. Not that Skyland doesn't, but... Oh, snap! What is this? Okay, it's almost dead. Forge workers, save me! Where are you, forge workers? Okay, so this isn't good. Son of a bitch. Even though this thing is like seriously injured, it's still gonna beat the poop out of me. Let's give it a jolt. Let's give it a sweet taste of our delicious Jolt Cola. That's right. Look, it's all sparkly with the overdose of caffeine that I just administered to it. We're gonna hit it again. It's dangerously close. Well, it's more like I am dangerously close to the zombie hunter. See, that's what you don't understand, game. I'm the real threat. As Rorschach says, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. Come on, Jolt Cola. That's right. That's right. Look at the little candelabra. Let's duck into this. Look at these little candelabras. Let's take a quick wait there. Let's catch our breath. Well, that was handled. Smush. Zombie cop spotted. Where is it? Oh god, it's coming for me. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and clear the whole town. Let's go do what we came for. Hello? Oh, some of them are still mad at me. So we got to be careful. I don't know. I should probably save it before I start walking in here. Watchmen. Yeah, you know, you're probably aware, Andy, that it's based on a comic book, which was legendary, very well known. And I think even there was like a limited run TV show on some streaming service for it too. But I loved the movie. I had never heard of the graphic novel or the comic before I saw that movie, but when I saw it, I really enjoyed it. All right, let's trade. So he's only got 4 denarii, but that's fine. We're going to trade him some of these guns that I'm carrying around. Fancy guns. Keeping the 7-shot revolver and the gun blade, though. Those are mine. Oh, we did get... What is this? We have an ancient Chinese spear. I did find a magical sword, too, didn't I? Yeah, we have a magical sword, but we're looking for more. Well, I'm looking for a ninja sword, please. I watched a little video. It's funny the things YouTube recommends, isn't it? But it was about a real-life sword dealer in Japan. And this guy was like, the owner of the store was like, could trace his lineage back to the samurai. Like his family was a samurai's family. But he sold these amazing freaking swords. And he had like several of them, which were considered national treasures by the country of Japan. And he just, you know, kept them, curated them and stuff. But they were asking him like the price of some of his most expensive, and you can tell he was like, didn't really want to talk about money, but he was like, some of them are over $300,000 American for like one sword, which can be, I guess you could consider that shockingly low, you know, for the price you would pay for certain like luxury cars or something, but I don't know. All right, so, don't have anything else to trade them. That's fine. What we'll do is we'll just do 3 denarii. Wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh, isn't that going to work? Okay, that's... There we go. Okay, so I dropped a bit of weight there. Still probably not enough to relieve my stamina drain. But we're going home. Wait, I gotta get through the zombie cop now, don't I? Crap, maybe we should sleep here. I wish there was more than one way to exit this fortress. Oh, the movie came out on your birthday. Nice. Yeah, so most of the zombies around here are pretty badly injured because of, oh boy, there's a bunch of them though. That's what happens when you don't squish the zombies. Oh, you can't go out the window. There's still a gap there. There's still a gap. Oh no. The Forge Lords are going to get mad at you for slamming their doors down, zombies. They're notorious for it. I think there's some more Forge workers. Yeah, there's Forgeborn somewhere on the map right now. Okay, they're over there. We're going to have to lure these dudes over here. Hey, Forgeborn, why don't you come help? Look at this guy. Look at him, his fancy self. I reinstalled the add-on for the Magicalism tile set, and it appears to be working. Yeah, they're not going to come through the water. You know what? I got a better idea. We can just kill these guys ourselves, despite our weak nature. No, I can't, actually. I can't, because my arm's broken. Fuck. Well, let's try this. I'm going to jolt my whole self if I do this in water. Okay, I think we're okay. It's good. We get a little practice with Jolt. Who here used to drink Jolt Cola? Come on, raise your hand. Now, I was a big fan of Surge. I was a big Surge guy. I often, as a youngster, I had a saying, anything green, I'll drink it, was my saying. I said that a lot. Where'd those other ones go? Well, there she is. Come here, you. I've suddenly regained my courage. My mana pool. It's good. It's good. Jolt. Smush. Where's the zombie cop? I'm doing the work of the Forgeborn now. Lazy Forgeborn. Lazy Clockworks. Oh, you know what I watched last night? The full season of Dunk and Egg. Andy, you checked that out? Are you a Game of Thrones fan? Dunk and Egg is very good. I don't know what your feelings are of, like, House of the Dragon or the later seasons and, you know, Game of Thrones itself, but Dunk and Egg's very good, very good, very good. Recommend it. All right, save mode's going back on. We're pushing it. I know I should rest. I should retreat. I should fade away into the night and just stop. Never do anything bad again, but we're not doing that. We're going to venture back to our base. It's a bit of a travel, but we can get there. Oh, let me favorite these Denaris real quick. Denari. My dad drinks Mountain Dew all the damn time, and that isn't yuck. I like Mountain Dew. It's just, I don't know. It's too sugary these days for me. I can't drink it. You know what I do drink? You guys familiar with Arizona tea? Like the cans of tea? I'm not a big fan of their tea, but they have a line of juice too. And the Walgreens across from my apartment, you can get big jugs of their mango juice. It's like Mango Madness or something like that, but it's mango. Arizona mangoes. They also have watermelon, which isn't bad. But it's usually you can catch it on sale, like 2 big old jugs. I think it's a gallon. I think it's a gallon. 2 gallons for $5 of the mango. You know, it's good. It's not super sugary. You know, it's sweet though. It's still sweet, but it's not like really overpowering. But I really enjoy those. The watermelon is meh. I could go for both. I would be happy with both versus nothing or soda. All right, we're slowly making it. You're noticing I'm not doing any auto walking either, just because that can cause problems. That can cause some serious problems. The mango is super good. Yeah. Man, I wanted to make some coffee before stream, and now I'm like wishing that I had. But like before, whenever I make coffee on stream, I never drink it. It just sits there and gets cold. I'll drink some afterwards. I'll make some after. It'll be like 3:30 in the afternoon. I'll make some coffee. I need to get some half calf. I think I'm the type of weirdo who actually would buy, or just straight up decaffeinated coffee, because there are, oh no. Oh, we're fine. There are so many times where I'll crave coffee like in the evening or afternoon, like outside normal coffee drinking hours. And I have to deny myself the pleasures of life, and that's not good. We live in hedonistic times. We're in love with our, what do the kids call it? Our laboo-boos. We need those. We need the yum-yums and the treats, the belly scratches and the head pats. I need those things. What's this? Off-road. Ooh. Ah, can't do anything with it. We don't ride bikes, people here. Nope. I like the taste of coffee, but not the laboo-boos. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I just say words. Sometimes they're right, sometimes they're wrong. Oversized snail. All right, we're on our side of the river. Look, our little home is so close. We're almost there, people. We're going to hunker down. We're going to learn magic. I kind of want to move. I want a different base. I want to live in the woods. But we're living in a farm supply store right now. Well, there's a spear here. Yeah, give me that. Why did I leave that? Oh, I'm too weak to wield it. Never mind. Oh, the dumbest little collectible toy things. You know what's interesting? I watched another video, and I actually was working with a kid before I quit my last job. Pokemon card collecting. Pokemon. I don't think that's technically a laboo-boo, but maybe that is considered that. I don't know. But, yeah, this new big craze with Pokemon. You know what it reminds me of a lot in some ways? The toy collection craze of the 90s with, what was the name of those toys? Beanie Babies. Beanie Baby toys. Can't compare Pokemon to Labubu. Uh-oh. Fossil's a Pokemon card collector. Whoopsie. Whoopsie, we have some in chat. We've got, they're in chat. They're inside the house. Fossil. No hard feelings. Listen, it's just my age. Hey, I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Magic the Gathering, so I get the whole card collecting thing. And I even understand the need to, or not the need, but the desire to collect things just for their intrinsic collectability, like cards, for instance, because the dude that I used to work with, who I just mentioned, he didn't play Pokemon. I explicitly asked him that when he first started, like when he first confided in me that he collects them. I was like, oh, do you play the game? He's like, no, I just collect the cards. I would never play with the cards. So I thought that was interesting, but we made it. We're exhausted. Let's cuddle with our cow. Play with the Maybell. You know what? I'm just going to ignore the cold in order to snuggle with our little creatures here. Play with the German Shepherd Booger. Hi, Booger. It's been a few minutes. Yeah, I'm freezing. I know. All right. Hello, this is Ed. Home sweet home. We've arrived. It's just a little office. We got some barred windows here. We got a nice sturdy metal door to the outside. Look at this. Look at this place. I've almost finished my construction of Bramble Wall. I need more solar panels desperately, though. All right, time to drop it all. Hey, I don't know. Hey, Mama Jama, how you doing? I know Magic the Gathering has just changed, man. I still watch some videos from creators who talk about the game, like the meta. I don't really watch gameplay or anything, but yeah, it's sad. It's just like everything else, you know, it's gone to the capitalist pig dogs. All they care about is profits over gameplay or whatever. Or making a good product. But yeah, I thought about the Druid Tower, Mama Jamma. The Druid Tower's not far, which is a big plus. The real problem with the Druid Towers, there's not a lot of room to farm. I would need to clear cut some of the forest to start a decent little farm. Then again, it doesn't have to, like, our farm doesn't have to be right next door to us. We could farm out here in this little field or something, you know? We should probably move everything. Moving's going to be a big pain, but for now, we're stuck here because our arm is broken. So we're not going anywhere. Oh. My brother doesn't know what labubus are. Oh. Just slang terminology. I think there's another word. I don't know if they're 100% interchangeable, but tchotchkes. Tchotchkes are like little plastic toys you would get like at a fair or something. It's another term for just like little nonsense. You know, little wastes of space. All right, we're exhausted. We're chilly. It's 8 in the morning. Let's look about us and see what we have to eat. I've got lots of flour. What we would probably want to do is get ourselves some wood so we can start cooking and keeping warm. Not going to be able to do a lot of wood chopping, though, with our broken arm. Let's step outside, make sure we close the door. No, wait, we did pick up... Oh... Yeah, there it is. Is this a shape wood, a channeling spell? Yeah, we can get living wood into a log that we can use for other projects without harming the tree. I love this. It says it's too difficult and we don't have enough mana for it right now, but we need to learn this one. Maybe I should just go read about it. I think we're going to warm up now that we're indoors. I don't know, maybe I can get an active fire going. No. I have an idea. We'll use a little advanced inventory management. YouTube getting like 10 seconds behind. I'm not sure. Maybe if you refresh it, does that help at all? All right, so now I'm just dumping a bunch of any trash that we have that will burn. It's going to get tossed into here. I should probably put these corpses in there. Let's burn these corpses. Yeah, that'd be smart. Probably should have started at the top of the list. Cash register. Okay. That should be enough to actually start a fire. Oh, here we go. Let's put the dead glow stick. Handful of leaves. What is this? Get rid of that. Okay. Now we got a little fire going. Should we try and make some bread or something? We have so much flour. It's unreasonable. Donut holes. Yes. Look at this. Does this literally use 10 flour? Yeah, okay, perfect. We can make donut holes. These balls of dough have been cut into shapes, covered with sugar, and cooked to a crisp. A staple of fairgrounds everywhere. God damn it. I want to live in the apocalypse. All right, let's eat some of these. I saw a Reddit post, I think it was this morning or yesterday. They were talking about how there's not enough reward for cooking, you know? Like, there's so many recipes, but you could just eat the stuff raw, and it's like, it's not that big of a deal. All right, let's drink some water. Good. Good, good, good. Where's my donut holes? Oh my god, I made 36 of them and they're already old. Just questionable. The world is healing. That's right. Oh, the world can't be completely crazy if there exists a donut hole within it. There is still some shred of humanity left. It smells like fair. We're gonna have little zombie younglings wandering over here, looking for crispiness. All right, let's move on. So we've got a lot of time to heal, boys and girls. What are we going to do? What kinds of reading materials do we have? We should maybe sort out some of this junk. Oh, we're going to have an inventory management stream. Are you guys excited? You guys get to just look through lists of words. Now, we got to heal up, though, so get ready. Get ready for some serious healing. Donut Earth. Oh. Anybody a fan of Terry Pratchett's Discworld series? Those are the best books. There's Shapewood. There's the scroll. Let's read this. I'm going to read this spell for an hour. I want to learn it. It says you feel dizzy and lightheaded. Oh, am I sitting in smoke? I don't care about that. It's one thing I learned from my Inner Woods playthrough. Getting exposed to smoke has no effects short term. Yeah, we should probably sleep. You're right. I'm going to get off of my sleep schedule, but that's okay. We're in serious pain here, people. So let's eat some philosopher's flower. We're going to pop a couple gummy vitamins, and we're just going to go to sleep right here. Curl up. Right in the smoky fire. Yeah, it's probably the most tired I've ever seen a character. We're just exhausted. We're no longer in shock. That's a good thing. Hey, Mini Mongoose. Welcome to the stream, Mongoose. How are you? We're just sitting around talking about donut holes, playing with our druid. Look at those donut holes, too. They're so irregular. Could you be a little bit more regular with your donut holes when you make them in the future? One of those people who won't eat a piece of fruit if it's got a single irregularity. No, I'm just kidding. Did they already go rotten? Holy shit, those donut holes already went rotten. I can't make anything with this flour. It goes bad so quickly. Oh, the toastums just went rotten too. Poo-poo, man. We don't have an insane amount of food, which is wild to me. I want donuts. They are good. Donuts are delicious. All right, so... Well, we can make them in small batches. I made like an hour. I spent an hour and a half working on donut holes. Maybe if I just do like one batch is the best thing, you know. Oh my god, I made even more. I made 45 of them. It's rotten. It literally rotted while I was eating it. Yikes. All right, here we go. Back to sleep. Don't even set an alarm, buddy. Just sleep until you are fully brain rested. Okay, we get up. What time is it? Oh, it's another morning. We're hungry. We must eat more donut holes. Wait, we got sugary cereal. Give me that. Handful of potion fruits. No. Wheat cereal. Gross. Let's see. Do I have more vitamins? All right. Vitamins will keep us strong and healthy. Playing Project Zomboid's new update, but it still don't beat Cataclysm. That's right, my friend. Yeah, I've heard that the new, 42 build is out in full. That is exciting. That is exciting. But I appreciate you coming by. stopping by the stream here today, hanging out. Yep, we're just getting started too. Been going for less than an hour. And we made it home. We have a broken arm right now, so we're just kind of resting and healing up. I really need to learn some healing spells, don't I? As a druid, do you think I'd have more? What's Harvest of the Hunter? This odd-looking functional arrows out of forest detritus. Nah, I'm not interested in that one. I'm trying to decide what we should read here. Beginner's Guide to Magic. I want to learn Magus. We didn't yet, did we? No. We're Druid and Storm Shaper, but I want to learn Magus, but at the same time I don't want to, if that makes sense. I always go with the Magus spells. This run I'm trying to explicitly do something a little different, you know? Hey, Kevin Lerner, I'm late. Made any progress? Well, we made it back home. So we went on a little expedition in the last live stream, and we ended things pretty far from the base, and we had a broken arm. So I couldn't even wield, like, my spear or anything. So the progress we've made so far is just returning to the base. But we did make it home. Is this going to be too difficult? There we go. And so we're just here at our little base trying to recover for now. Once we get healed up, we'll go back out and start looting again and stuff. We're, of course, trying to get as much loot traded to the magical forge so we can get as, you know, more magic stuff. Let's see, what am I doing here? Stranglethorns is H. We're building a wall of brambles around my garden, too. Wow, that was a long one. Oh, lose concentration. There we go. So it's not a perfect wall. It's got some gaps. It's got some issues, you know, but what's up, Dr. N.A.? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Thanks for coming by. Fabrication is good. We should probably check that out. A druid formerly known as Animist. You never heard of the druid one before? No, Animist is another spell school. It's actually one of the ones I was hoping to learn. If we go into crafting, I don't think we know the recipe, but no, Animus is something different. I was going to show you an item which requires an Animist knowledge to cast or to make, but we don't have the right knowledge. Yeah, Magus conflicts with Animus. Exactly. There you go. I don't want that. So I think we'll avoid the Magus. Anyway, let's read some fabrication. Fabrication to 4. Concrete obstructions. Let's go. How many of you folks were aware that concrete was invented by the Romans? And then when the Roman Empire fell, like the recipe for concrete was lost. And it wasn't rediscovered until modern times. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it baffled architects and builders for centuries how the Romans did that. Isn't that crazy? Andy knew. Andy knew. Dr. N.A., everything's going good, my friend. Life is well. Channel's good. The Discord I haven't been on like a month. Yeah, I understand, buddy. Life takes you away sometimes like that, but I've been doing well, just, you know, keeping my head down, grinding it out, trying to get as much content out as possible. But I appreciate you coming by. Hello and welcome. All right, let's look around us real quick. One thing I need to do is start sorting out things that we want to trade away to the forge. And I think Game Player mentioned something like make a travois. I might make a travois too. I think we need a vehicle frame for a travois, don't we? Isn't that how it starts because it's a vehicle? We could do a wooden frame. Only takes 30 minutes. All right. I'm too weak to wield All right, well, we'll just wait on that. Let's put our donut holes into the fire. Rotten old donuts. Now, I've also got some dough starter here. It's not quite ready yet. Wow, needs still a few more days. This stuff will give us some bread once it's ready, but man, it really does take a while. I think that it wouldn't be a bad idea to make more of it and kind of get it started right away. Hey, what's up, Path? How you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Talking about the Roman concrete, scientists figured it out already, but concrete as a concept has been a thing since before the Romans. Gotcha. I'm doing well, Path. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Yep, we're having some fun today. Trying to heal our little character here. We've got him pretty badly injured. Let's pay attention to our clothing, too. Some of the stuff here is going to be repairable. Let me activate a needle. Got a wooden needle. Let's repair that. Beautiful. Repair. All right. So a couple things now we've got can't be repaired, since it's the helmet, the aviator glasses, and the hard leg guards. I do have some zones here, don't I? Just food. Just the food. Okay. So we can do some sorting. I can. Cataclysm just a gateway drug for sourdough starter madness. That's true. That's true. Let's go get some more cattails. We got a broken arm, but we can pick cattails out of the swamp next door, I think. We should be fine. Cattails are really like one of those superfoods, you know? We don't eat them as a regular thing, but it's more like a super organism. It's not just a food, because you can use the little fluffy parts for starting fires and whatnot. What the hell's barnacle weed? That's not what I want. I'm here for the cattails, not the barnacle weed. Thank you very much. I'll pass. I'm logging into Lotor for a bit. I'll see about making some food for whatever's not rotten. Hey, that's great, buddy. So, Path, we're doing the stream on the Lotor server on Sunday. You are aware of that, correct, my friend? Yep, we're going to do a stream on the Lord of the Rings server, and we're going to do one of the raft race events. We'll probably do the obstacle course and stuff. All right. Yeah, we don't want to go overboard with the cattails. It's easy to pick too many, and they don't last for very long. So if we leave them sitting around in our little cubby here, they'll go rotten. So I'm just going to grab a handful or two. Now let's drop them. I've kind of forgotten the process already. What is it? What's it called? Mush? It's not paste. Slush? Hold on, I just got to figure out the process here. Well, okay. Juvenile starter dough. Oh, I should just make it with flour. I'm gonna have to get rid of this crappy flour, I think. Hold on, let's make some of this. I want to see if this goes rotten. I think it just stacked with this. That might be the best thing I'm looking... Yeah, is that what I'm looking for? Is starch? Yeah. Okay, yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I want. Alright, so we got some starch. Now from the starch... do we go to the flour next? that's not what I want. Sorry, just trying to figure it out here. Flour. Yep, starch from, yep, okay, perfect. Okay, well, we've got some fresh flour. I think if we turn it into the sourdough starter, it's going to be okay. So we'll do a bunch of that right now. God, I can do so much of it. Let's do 2 hours worth. We're going to need some of this bread. Now, I noticed that it's all stacking together. Or no, maybe it's not. Where is he putting it? Is it my inventory? Where the hell is he dropping it? There's 38 there. Oh my god, so confusing. It's only showing 38 of it, though. But I'm making more. You put starter dough on the desk, it says. But we just made more than that. So if I make another hour, 2 hours, let's make 1 hour's worth here. Okay, it says you put it on the desk. Yeah, okay, it is adding up. I'm sorry. Freaking out for nothing. Marius is back. Hello. No, it's on the table. I was just miscounting it, I think. All right, we're fine. We're fine. We have so much sourdough now. We're going to turn into a San Franciscan. Let's see. All the round veggies, you should try making seeds out of them. Ooh, that's a good idea. That's a real good idea. We need seeds. You know, because if I move the base, I'm going to want to... Let's just go to seed. Now, why is there only one option? I'm going to make some cattail seeds, though. Yes. Does it not work for rotten stuff? See that? All I can do is cook up some pumpkin seeds. Maybe I don't know the right recipes for it. Okay, this says it'll use rotten ingredients. Does that work, though? Seed potatoes rotten. Nah, I bet that won't work. Yeah, that's... Oh, you were able to plant rotten seed potatoes? Let's try it. Because that could be really helpful. Okay. Oh, do I have a shovel on me? No. I thought I left one outside, but I didn't. Now we gotta find a shovel. Oop, spelled it wrong. Shovel. Alright, so... Seed potato. Potato seed. Not bad. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, so we're going to make a bunch of those then. I don't... How many potatoes did I have? We'll find out real quick. Seed potatoes at the top of the list. Oh, just one more. Okay. Well, that's fine. It's worth it. It's worth it, people. This little garden that I've got going might not look like much, but it is going to save us. Because this character is kind of squishy, you know? We get injured a lot. I'm not going to lie. We get injured a lot. It does happen. And unfortunately, we have to hunker down and we can't get a bunch of food. So having this garden is going to be very nice. All right. Farm plots. Haha. Yep, the round veggies are still useful. Potatoes usually don't have seeds. Variety of seeds is crafted. Yeah, they just use the little seed potatoes. Or you can cut off parts of like a full-grown potato, can't you, where the eye, quote-unquote, is? All right. So we are hungry. Just gonna eat some peanut butter right now. Man, oh man. Yeah, another thing that I'm worried about really is this juvenile starter. It's stacking it all together, but it's not all the same. It's not all of the same date. Does it just get reset every time it stacks together? Actually, it says it'll be done in 5 hours. Maybe we should make a whole bunch more of it. Huh. I don't know. I'm not super well acquainted with making my own breads here. I think I've done it once before, but we'll just see. I am going to leave the shovel outside just to find it easier in the future. Okay. Now, from here, we read. Actually, we did level up our, what's it called? Fabrication, so that's really handy. Yep, fabrication sitting at a 4. That's not bad. Sanchez. Farming, I haven't figured out how to deal with encumbrance properly yet. Sigh. Oh, man. Yeah, well, listen, I'm glad you're getting into the game. It is a struggle, though. You're not wrong. There is quite a learning curve on it. Yeah, dealing with encumbrance is pretty tough. We have very severe encumbrance on our left arm, but that's the splint that we have on right now because we have a broken arm. But thanks for coming by the stream too. Anybody, if you're new, you got questions, feel free to ask. You know, if I can't answer, we've got a few people in chat who are very knowledgeable about the game too. But all right, let's see. Let's get back into it. So 3:23 p.m. We're still tired, but we're just going to stay up. I'm going to check and see if I can milk the cow right now. I kind of need to get this cow some more food. No, we need to get this cow more food. How do I cut grass on a large scale? There used to be a zone for that. I think that there was a zone for it. There was a way of... Yeah, I remember in my primitive survival playthrough. Don't see anything here. It's not the farming. Huh. You do need the grass cutting tool? Yeah, I think you're right about that. I'll need like a sickle or something. What is it again? Go to Q. Oh. I think there is a machete around me. I think we found a machete, didn't we? I guess not. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, we don't have either of those, surprisingly. Because we are in a farm supply store, but... Wait a second. Oh, I just remembered. Hold on. Oh, no. There's pallets of planks out here. I thought that was a pallet of straw for a second. I've been sitting hunched over all stream so far. I'll watch your posture there. Be careful. Well, these are pallets of bricks and cement bags. That could be handy at some point. Lawnmower. Very dreading to use the lawnmower. Thought it was in the construction menu. That could be what I'm thinking of. remove, cut grass. Yep. Tool with grass cutting 2 or more. Yep, good call, Sanchez. Well, nothing we can do then with that exactly because we don't have any blacksmithing equipment. I'm kind of surprised, though, we don't have anything around us. Uh-oh. No sickle, no scythe, no machete. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and let's organize some of the loot. I'm going to start picking up some rotten foods and tossing those. You can use a shovel to remove tall grass for straws. Kind of want that. That should be favorited. I think there's a couple books we haven't looked at yet. Oh, it's too dark to read there. Yeah, the stuff's so scattered. We've got way too much loot. Cattail stalks went bad. Oh, I've got 87 planks over here. Okay, hold on. We definitely have enough firewood. Digital Librarian, what's up? Game on. You've been playing Sky Island all week. That's awesome, my friend. I'm glad you're having fun with it. And thanks for tuning into the stream, too. Kevin Lerner, you ever craft armor, Gambison, a Kenton leather armor? No, I haven't. No. Usually I end up just finding the armors that we need. Well, I think that in my Innowoods playthrough, the one time I did a serious Innowoods run, I did end up crafting like some bronze armor. I remember having a bronze helmet, now that you mention that. But, alright, what was I getting here? I wanted the planks. Oh, see, there's so much stuff I can't even drag it all. Okay. How's Aftershock? Oh, is that a mod? I don't currently have Aftershock installed. If you look at fodder, you will see burdock is used to make the fodder. Gotcha. Yeah, we might go out into the woods and try that. I don't know what the undead looks like, the undead people task set, but the burdocks are very easy to find. Oh, it's sci-fi? I don't think that one... Yeah, we don't have it installed. Here's my active world mods at the moment. There you go. Why didn't you like having a public Discord server? Just a lot of trolls. Yeah, exactly. There was somebody tried to get me caught in a phishing scam, if you're aware what those are. And there was some incidents, people sharing. This was many years ago when I first started my YouTube channel. I had a public Discord. But somebody was sharing links, bad links, where you clicked on them, bad things could happen. So yeah, it's just way too much of a hassle trying to moderate public Discord. All right, so we're still just healing. We're getting close to the arm being unbroken, though. So when that happens, that'll be really nice. Let's practice some magic. We have a full mana pool. So just to be safe, we're going to step outside whenever practicing magic. Remember to be outdoors, people. So our bread and butter is Jolt and the Summon Wolf spell. But we should maybe work on something else. I don't cast Thorny... Oh, wow. Oh, that was not what I expected. Okay, that's kind of cool. I want to cast that on somebody. I want to see what happens when somebody gets caught in that. Mm, this one I do want to try. Let's go cast this at a tree. There's a tree over here in the swamp. The idea of casting a spell at a tree just is funny to me. All right, here we go. Whisper, no, shape wood. Did it work? No, it didn't work. Shape wood. It's very difficult. Like we don't know it very well. It's level 0. 88% chance we fail it. But it's okay. We're practicing. It's interesting. It is using mana, but you're allowed to do it a lot. Oh, wait. The wood of the tree grows and forms as you cast the spell, and when it ends, there is a log lying on the ground, entirely covered in bark, but otherwise straight and ready to be used in other projects. Nice, and we leveled up the spell too. Sick. The tree just gave me a log. I love it. Thank you, tree. We will use this for projects such as fire. Okay, it's gonna let me drag it through here with all this crap. Beautiful. Into the fire. Sorry to hear that. I hope the new server is doing good. Oh, you mean the Discord? Discord? Oh yeah, my Discord's been up now for several years. My private one, of course, is a benefit for the Patreons. Yeah, it's fantastic. Don't have any issues with that one at all, really. Okay. Let's have a drink. We're very thirsty. We've got herbal teas and water. Some pickled veg and peanut butter. That's delicious. Let's check on our vitamins. They're doing good for the day. Yeah, Fossil's a member. We got some really great community. Opera and Victor, also known as Path. Pathernos, he's a member. Discord is cozy. Just needs a subscription. That's right. That's right. Yeah, and of course we have our Vintage Story multiplayer servers, which are all accessed via the Discord too, basically. All right, let's see here. I want to keep going through some of this loot. All right, yeah, see, there's some things like this. We're going to start a pile right outside the door. This right here is going to be all the things that we want to trade away to the forge. So that when we go to leave, it's just boom, boom, boom. We can grab all the quick and easy trading stuff. Yep, that's fine. What's in this corner? I think it's just... Oh, I know what's here. Okay. This was just some other stuff that I dropped. I'm going to pick that stuff up. Okay. We got some decent medical stuff here. These inhalers, I'm going to keep one of them on me permanently. The other two will be traded away. The nicotine is a tradable. US Weekly. These pamphlets are all for trading. I'm going to do this in small batches so that we can pick it up as we go. Yep, the toy game. That's for trading. Okay. Let's try this pile. What's in this pile? Expandable baton. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. Let's see. Discord is cool people only. No, like everyone there is awesome. Yeah. We got some great people, very talented artists, great cooks. We share pictures of our food. Mongoose is there. A large part of the Discord seem to have the same brain their way there. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Helps, you know, because it's linked by the games that we all play too, you know. And it's pretty, and it's going to soon be turned into a World of Warcraft server. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Ooh, you know what I do need to do is go through and browse all these memory cards and stuff that we have. Yeah, that's something that I should do. Ooh, the ant egg went rotten. Oh no. My baby ant. My little baby ant. Wait, does the hoe not have grass cutting? Whoops. I just wielded the hoe. Come here, hoe. Ah, it's got wood sawing and digging. That's lame. Wood sawing? Who in their right mind would try and cut down a tree with the hoe? Bright Maiden's here. What's up? Welcome, welcome. Not wow. Why not, Fossil? Hey, listen. Wow, Classic Plus. There's a lot of chatter about Classic Plus getting released. Well, being announced in September. September is BlizzCon. There's a little bit of chitter chatter about it. Now, I mean, Blizzard is so down right now. They've stopped publicly releasing their player numbers, very famously. I think after Cataclysm they stopped. But yeah, they need something. They need a shot. They need something to boost them numbers, man. Classic Plus could be the thing. Another thing that people are speculating on is Blizzard is going around sending out a lot of cease and desist notices to these private servers, servers like Turtle WoW and a few others, which are essentially stealing assets from WoW, but then changing the game in certain ways. It's a private server, just basically using the assets of WoW. But they usually do that. They did that previously, right before they launched Classic, is they had a bunch of private servers shut down that were playing the Classic version, because they didn't want that competition. Usually they'll let those go or just ignore them. But apparently that's again just the rumors. There's too many MMOs that play better, in my opinion. Turtle WoW did get shut down. Yep. Yeah, there was another one more recently that just got shut down. I can't remember what it was called. But yeah, they just sent another cease and desist out. And that's the speculation that they're going to release Classic Plus now. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? I'm interested. I'm curious. I do have great memories of playing WoW. Fantastic game back in the day. Look at all these cigarette butts. Oh my God, who's been smoking so much? It's not me. There's a log right there. Oh, we need to... Okay, we're getting tradables. There's Demon Chitin on the ground. That's tradable, right? And there's a bunch of garbage in this pile. All right, sorry, I just have to check this because I'm throwing some crap in here that I want to burn. I actually really enjoy inventory management in this game. Once you get the controls down, it's not so bad. There's a lot of loot, but that's what's fun about it. This game has just got a ridiculous amount of loot and craziness. It's wild. I'm going to start burning a bunch of crap. All those pens are getting burnt. Pencils, you're done for. Your days are numbered. I'm tempted to just burn all the filthy stuff, but we'll leave it. We might want it at some point. Let's get rid of the disgusting foods which have rotted. All right. Good. So that's in this one right here. Yep, there's a bunch of stuff here for trading. We got a service handgun. Let's go. Muscle memory is so key, Marius. Yeah, I always say that when I used to play the Unreal World, which is another roguelike game controlled entirely with the keyboard. 100%. It's so important to play it long enough that you can control it without thinking about it. Once you get to that point, then the game really does become a lot more fun. It's true with Dwarf Fortress too. Once you can figure out the ins and outs of the user interface with Dwarf Fortress, the game is amazing. You know, there's so much you can do. I was reading a Reddit post recently of somebody who accidentally trapped a dragon, you know, and then they were able to tame the dragon, and they started to like get it to lay dragon eggs, and they was able to like feed his entire dwarf fortress with dragon omelets, dragon egg omelets and shit. All because like a dragon just happened to show up on his map and walked into one of his cage traps by accident. You know, that game's wild, I'm telling you. And you could even domesticate the dragon too in that scenario. Theoretically, if you could get like another dragon, if you could capture an opposite gender, you know, male, female, you could start to breed the dragons and eventually tame them and domesticate them and use them to fight for you. That's entirely possible. You played Unreal World a few times. It's really cool, but you found it through the channel. That's awesome, Marius. Yeah, Unreal World is one of those games that helped to build the channel quite a bit in its early days, you know, because it was a game that I think a lot of people enjoy, but not a lot of people make content for, still even to this day. And it's not to say that it got me like tens of thousands of views or anything like that, but it just helped to, you know, get eyes on the channel, make people realize, oh hey, this is a channel that covers roguelike games or indie games and stuff. But now, and I always say this too, now whenever I play the Unreal World, man, all I can think about is, why am I not playing Cataclysm? I should be playing Cataclysm right now. I should just be doing an Inowoods run or something. It's sad, but it is true. I love this game so much. All right, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Let's get these books over there. We're going through all the loot now. Oh, I do have a bunch of extra seeds. What? We're going to save these seeds, I think, for another garden. If we move bases, we'll want to have a handful of seeds. Hey, Arcade says Blizzard owns the trademark for Cataclysm in video games. Does it really? That's interesting. That's not surprising. Digital Librarian Cataclysm has been my favorite game since around 2015. That's awesome to hear. That was, what, more than 10 years ago. Still going strong. Just released a new stable branch, didn't they? All right, what am I picking up here? Okay, I think the rest of this is trash. Not trash, but not tradable. All right, this is going to be a decent little pile of stuff. Okay, okay. Can we wield my frame yet? I want to make a travois, but I can't even wield the wooden frame. It could just drag it. Am I not dragging it? Excuse me? Wait. The fuck? Gets lost in this, like, straight up just pile of garbage. It's one of the reasons I want to clean this up, man. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Sometimes it's a struggle. Sometimes it's a struggle. We got it. All right, let's see if we can whip together a travois here. Hello, Terminally Chill. First timer here. I'm trying to get into this game, but holy hell, I have no idea how to even control my character. Terminally Chill, thanks for coming by. Cataclysm is a great game. It is extremely difficult to get into, though. But I do have a short tutorial series on it. I'm going to pull that up real quick. Hold on. It's got a real steep learning curve, no doubt about it, but give it some time, watch a few videos. I'm going to link you a playlist here. Hold on one second. Here we go. So this is a little tutorial that I did on it, recently within like the last year or so. it's kind of like just walks you through the first couple of days and stuff. But yeah, stick with it, man. Stick with it because it's worth it. It's a phenomenal game. We find a sword. I do have one sword. Oops. Let me get back onto the game here real quick. I do have one sword. Yes, we have Cutter. Cutter is a classic medieval sword. It is a arming sword +1. I named it Cutter personally, but this is a classic medieval sword, just the right size to use one-handed. Made of tempered steel, this is a masterpiece. The grip, the balance, the blade, all perfect. It is the peak of swordsmanship. We're still looking for other swords, though. I need an assortment of swords, a variety, so to speak, of swords. And, oh, you know what we really need is to find a good martial art, which will allow us to more capably use the sword. So once we get our broken arm healed up, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little city raiding, I think. Try and find a spot that's got some libraries. If I'm not mistaken, Thornton. Yes, look at this. The town of Thornton has a bookstore right here. It's not right at the edge of town, but I want to check that out. There's also a pet store right now, or an animal pound. We could rescue some animals. Yeah, this is a good sword. Cutter is not bad. We also have a magical spear, too. Oh, there's my machete. Oh, the machete's in my inventory. Wait, so the machete doesn't have grass cutting 2, though. I bet you it only has grass cutting 1. Bet you that's what that is. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that. Grass cutting 1. Yep, we need it. We need number 2. Oops, that's not the right one. Some NPCs, no martial arts. That's true. That's true. Do you like the fork made by Worm Girl? Also, what's your thoughts on Bright Nights? I've never played Bright Nights, and I should give it a try. I did play Worm Girl's fork the last generation. I played it briefly when it was first released, and it's not bad. It's not bad, but I don't know. It's more difficult. Zombies are much harder. Much, much harder. No doubt about it. Okay, so to turn this bad boy into a travois, we need a light wooden frame and a seatbelt or a cordage or rope or a vine. Okay. So we got the rope. I don't think there's any frames around us. I already looked for those. It said light frame. Oh, okay. We can make a light wooden frame. Perfect. Ah, I can no longer see. Should be able to if we do it right here, I think. All right, you know what? I can just light a glow stick. Close this door. All right. Boom. Okay. So, probably not going to let me pick it up. You're too weak to wield it. Damn you. Okay. It's pretty dark out here. What time is it? 8:10? Let's just see what we can do real quick here with Timmy. Timmy the Travois. Might be in the way. Wait, what? Oh, I must use that rope. Okay, we'll just grab another one. Bam. Travois, a wooden framework. Wait, you can store items here. Very good. 75 liters. That's not bad. That's not bad. Look at it. Look at that little, it's like a sled. Hey, what's going on? Arceus Arcade, no more less complete than other forks. Yo, you're talking about, yeah, I'm not sure gameplayer why he says it's not complete, but games like Cataclysm never, I mean, they're not really ever completed. Same way with Vintage Story, you know? The developer over there, Vintage Story, very different games, but he's like, well, it's early access, and it's going to be early access for many years. It may never, ever come out of early access. All right, let's eat. It's too bad I can't do anything with these onions, like make onion. Maybe we can. Should we roast some onions, maybe? Onion rings, boom. Oh, hell yes. I'm just going to make one batch. What do we use, cornmeal or flour? Well, I have 1,000,000 flour, so we'll use that. I like to role play it. What would I really use? You know what I actually like to use in real life to make onion rings? Pancake batter. That's right. Just wait for a second. Think about it. Pancake batter is amazing when you deep fry it like that. It works really well. I'm not saying put your fried chicken, don't deep fry your fried chicken in pancake batter. You could, but onion rings are a big yes. That's a big yes, people. Watch a YouTuber named Cunning Rat, and he said he'd seen nerfs and bugs. Gotcha. Onion rings are great. It took 30 minutes to make one single ring. I mean, that's kind of right. It is kind of like that in real life. Onion rings are a pain in the butt. Any like deep fried food that you have to batter yourself, extremely dirty, messy to make. Well, that was a good meal. We're dead tired again, so back to bed. Where's my pillow? Do I not have a pillow or anything? Let's look for a pillow. I know we don't have a body pillow. I know that. There's no blankets either. Oops. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I need to find a pillow and a blanket, but that's okay. We're a druid. We sleep with leaves and bugs. 9 hours. You know, that would work great. Used to make donuts with pancake batter. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, gotta figure out how to make gluten-free ones. I'm sure there's gluten-free like breadcrumbs or stuff specifically for like yeah, deep frying. Panko, maybe. Gluten-free panko crumb. I like panko. Actually, one thing I've done before is I'll mix like half flour, half panko breadcrumbs. That works really well for like a coating for fried chicken. Very crispy. All right, 6:30 in the morning. We're feeling strong and capable. Our arm is still broken. Right? Is it? No, I don't think it is. I think it just needs to heal now. Yeah, I think we're fine. Well, we're not fine, but I feel like I should just keep this with me. I'm probably going to need it at some point in the future. Whew. All forks have bugs. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, I think that Worm Girl's done a commendable thing. Excuse me. She's done a commendable thing in releasing, a new fork for the game, because if you get on Reddit, you'll see that a lot of players disagree with like the way that the development goes, a lot of the choices and stuff. I think the lead developer is kind of notorious for getting into or being kind of gruff with the community when it comes to suggestions and stuff like that. So, instead of just complaining about it, she went and made her own fork, which is exactly what you should do if you're able and capable of it. Maybe we should bandage up, actually. So although I haven't played it too much, I'd be interested in checking it out again for sure. Because like I said, when I played it, it had just come out. So there might be some balancing or tweaks that she's made, which I would like more. And also, what's the other one? Bright Nights. Yeah, I don't know anything about Bright Nights except that it's like probably the oldest fork. Would that be accurate to say? It's like the oldest version of it. All right, multivitamins. We've got another day or two of just hanging out in our little base, trying to heal up. Let's grab this stuff. After feeding it and caring for it for a week, your sourdough starter is finally ready for the big leagues. Let's go. So what do I do with it now? Oh, I just keep doing that, I think. Is this really what I have to do? But what's happening to it? Oh, there. Okay. So now it's going from juvenile to sourdough starter. When you add flour and water to it after a few hours, it froths and rises. Okay. Do I have to activate each one of them? Why does this fire keep going out? All right, let's look at. Oh, it's more like it's more arcade-like. That's interesting. Sourdough bread, baby. There it is. Yup, sourdough starter. So, is there a way to batch that? No, it seems like I have to do it each individually. Now you make sourdough from the craft. Okay, got that part. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Oh, yeah. Where's the time? Oh, 2 hours, 20 minutes. Let's not go crazy with it. We'll do an hour and 30. Sourdough bread hot. Let's go. Healthy and filling. How long does it last? Shelf life of 1 week. Has more than 4 days before it spoils. It's reaching its midlife, it says already. Wow. But this stuff lasts forever. So it's best just to leave it in its like sourdough starter form. Yeah, because this stuff doesn't go bad at all. So just leave it in this form as sourdough starter and only cook it as we go. As we go. And then, can we make any recipes with it? Probably. What the hell's waste bread? What? Excuse me? Vegetable pie? Well, boring sandwich. All right, hold on. First, I want to activate it all. Tell me I have to do this each. Like this. I guess I'll just do this. Wait. Oh, okay. Now we've reached the limit. Okay, so that 32 right there is not done yet. Okay. All right, we're fine. We got this all. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. We're doing all right on food. We got bread. We got stuff planted. Let's go outside and cast some spells. Just emptying our mana pool here. We got Timmy the Travoy. Let's grab him. Come over here, Tim. I'm going to put you right in front like that. We're going to put all our looting stuff onto Tim. Bloop. There we go. Travoy's loaded up. What's going on, Tachyon? Hello. Good luck healing your left arm. Should be healing. It says it's crippled. I don't know if I still need to keep the splint on it, though. I did bandage it and disinfect it, though. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, let's cast. Oh, I wonder if I can actually wield a spear right now. I can. Okay, yeah, no, I don't think it's broken anymore, then. It's just really badly injured, so we got to baby it. What are we casting? Should we go shape some more wood? Aquatic mantle, I'm probably never going to use that. This one could be good. Oh boy. We just leveled that one up in one go. Aquatic mantle, I believe, allows us to breathe underwater. Cover yourself in a thin layer of magical seaweed, preventing you from getting wet and allowing you to breathe underwater. Actually, you know what? On second thought, that's not bad for the simple fact that it prevents us from getting wet. If I do that, like when it's raining out, then we won't get cold from the water getting soaked and stuff. Yeah, that's kind of cool. All right, so we got it. We are fully encased in seaweed right now, I think. We should be. Jolt is at level 8, people. Level 8 Jolt. You don't know. You just don't get it. You don't understand the powers of Jolt. Should practice more of our wolf spell, too. Let's try feral form. I think I failed it. Oh, no, I can't. Alright, so we emptied our mana pool. Wonderful. Close it up. 8:10 in the AM. Let's read a book or two. Idiot's Guide to Technomancy. I don't think we want to learn Technomancy, but that is a cool school. Storm Shaper. Ooh, okay, so we've got 3 Storm Shaper spells to learn. Cloak of Fog. Fog will hide your passage, but you don't have special ability to see through yourself. That's kind of cool. Is there a way to expand the mana pool? Yes. There are magical items that will give you better mana. There are traits that you can choose during world or during character creation, like this one, lesser mana efficiency. This one allows me to store more. And I think, is intelligence tied directly to it? It might be the case that intelligence, if you increase intelligence, it might give you more mana, but I don't know. It does. Okay, Digital Librarian says yes, it does scale. So the more intelligent you get, the bigger your mana pool gets. Yeah. It's a good question, Mongoose. And there's a lot of ways. All right, let's have some bread. I actually really like bread on its own. I just recently, when I went to the grocery store, I bought a bag of like these frozen dinner rolls. I don't know why. I just on a whim, I saw them. I was like, I'm going to get some of these. But you have to put them in your fridge and let them thaw for like 2 hours. And then they have to rise like for another 5 hours. So you have to like plan these things out. But once they rise fully and you throw them in the oven for just like 15 minutes at like 350 degrees, they come out so fluffy and great. Oh my God. Just the best. Nothing better than fresh bread. Max mana. I will go Slay the Spire 2 daily while you're babbling on my second monitor. It's a good way of putting it. That's exactly what we're doing here, buddy. We're just babbling away our day. All right. So let's craft. What are we crafting? Maybe we should do some practice. Practicing bandaging is always smart. I could go for some throwing. Yes. Social. Yeah, we should practice social too. That could give us better prices at the forge. Okay. Computers, yes. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, that's fine. Stop. Yeah, let's activate our smartphone. Oh, it's dead. Cracker Jacks. All right, we're going to plug our smartphone in. I think I could probably still do it. Yeah, it's still attached. All right, so we're going to manage files. We're going to browse and move. Well, it's less than I thought, but that's good. That's good. All right, let's drop the phone so that it recharges a little bit. Make me hungry. Oh, you haven't eaten nothing since it's almost 2 p.m. Oh my gosh, Fossil. You should eat. You should eat. I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich before I started the stream today. All right. It's noon. Our arm is definitely healing. It's happening, people. It's all happening. Let's chew some blackberry bubble gum. Sure, why not? I want to check it. Okay, it's still bandaged up. Good. Still bandaged, but art. I know what you mean. Okay, so we got a buttload of things. All right, we're doing good. We're doing good, people. Let's look at our crafting some more. What are we making? Weapons. I think we're good on weapons. Melee, specifically. Food, we don't need right now. Skunk spray neutralizing solution. Wow, I've never seen that before. What is it made from? Hydrogen peroxide and liquid soap. Huh. Armor. Here we go. Scrap. Oh, I make some scrap boots. I think we just keep practice. Oh, wait, this is a good one. The others category. This is one where there's always a lot of interesting stuff here. I could do a tobacco pipe. Chicken cage. Oh. Yeah, this was something somebody was like, I should have made this during my Sky Island playthrough. Yep, we want a chicken cage. We are at some point going to be liberating chickens, people. We're not capturing them, we're liberating them. Thank you very much. Get it right. Terminology is everything. We are a liberator of chickens and whatnot. So we'll put that out there. Look at it. It looks like a little chicken cage. Looks exactly like what the words say it is. All right. Back to crafting. Other tools. Chicken cage. Oh, you know what? No, wait a second. We can put wheels on our travois, if I'm not mistaken. I've never done this before, but I think it's possible. All right, I don't see anything about wheels, but let's look it up. Okay, so for a cartwheel, we would need the wheel. And we need a mount. So let's look up mount. Light wheel mount. It requires welding. But, oh, we also have to craft it too. Well, that's going to be not something we can do right away. Oh, look, I could mount my gun blade on it. I could just throw the travois at enemies. Pick it up and just, take that. Catch my gun blade. Let's look and see if we can do the wheel mount, though. Probably requires blacksmithing. Oh, I can do the wooden. Yep. Not blacksmithing per se, but more welding. We should definitely get our hands on some welding stuff. Kind of surprised we don't already have one. No, we don't. That's all right. We're just going to read a bit. All right, we did Cloak of Fog. So what is this? Shipwrecker. As the sound of a spell moves out of your mouth, it creates a crushing shockwave that shatters everything in its path. Yes, please. This is why I like Storm Shaper. Storm Shaper is such an offensive spell school. Doesn't play around with any of this, like, ooh, shield. No, it's got some, like, defensive stuff, too, like the fog, but... Alright, let's practice that. Let's take a look at this. Shipwrecker. Ooh, okay. 12 to 22 Sonic. Cone arc 30 degrees. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we got it. Wait, what just happened? What just happened? Oh my god. What? Somehow I dug up a bunch of the seeds that I had planted. It broke my farm. It did. Shipwrecker creates a crushing shockwave that shatters everything in its path. Oh my god. I wasn't even really like aiming. That was pretty powerful. Now, honestly, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, poop. Hold on. Okay, so... Damn it, man. That was annoying. What the hell? Talk about unexpected outcomes from magical use. It's classic. It's classic. Anybody who's ever read any D&D lore, you know, there's always some sort of, the spells always backfire in some way. All right, hold on. So we've got... We've got the farm plots. It's still not doing it, though. Oh. Probably need the shovel. Right? He's not planting them again. Damn it. I think, do I have to go and do it individually? So it's also telling me I don't have fertilizer, which is a lie. I don't know. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't think it actually ruined any of the plants. There's a couple empty spaces, but I think those were there. I'm a little confused, to be honest. But, okay, I think we need to just replant them. Huh. Well, here's what we'll do. Yeah, we'll just add on. Trying to figure this out is a little bit tricky, but we won't plant all these things, just a few of the food ones. All right. Just want to see if this will work. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so for some reason that gave me a bunch of free seeds, and I'm super confused by it, but it's whatever. So we've got extra seeds now, and a shovel with some fertilizers. Not to worry. That was weird. Wait, our mana's not empty. Let's try that spell again. Shipwrecker. Failing. Fail. Failed. Oh, it did it again. but it's not. Oh, maybe it is. See, because here it says this is a raspberry, but here it says null. Null, null, cranberry. No, they all say null. Most of them do except cranberries. That's celery. Huh. I don't know what's happening. I think I might have screwed it up, but that's okay. Very confusing with that spell, but I'm not going to cast it near the farm anymore. Oh, you know what that means though? Ooh, I just had an idea. If we go to like a farmer's field and cast that, am I going to get just like an absolute ton of free seeds? Because we're actually pretty close to a farm, right? Yeah, there's a farm to the south of us. Ooh, we need to go try that. Maybe tomorrow morning we'll be a little bit better off. Our arm's going to be a little bit better shape. Interesting spell. Let's eat some bread. Delicious bread. Any ripoff know what to do with a few atomic coffee makers? I know that I feel like that they do have a use, the atomic coffee makers. I feel like there was a quest for them or something, but I can't remember off the top of my head. It's a good question. All right, we're reading shape wood. Let's read vegetative grasp. Very good. Food handling. Let's get our social up. 1 cornfield, like 2 million calories. Have I ever heard of the game Song of Sticks? It seems pretty cool. I've heard of that one. Yeah, I have. Excuse me. Never played it though, but I've looked at it. I think that's one of the ones like I've put it on my wish list before and then not picked it up and thought about it, but then didn't get it. Hey, what's going on there, Jeju? How you doing, my friend? I've been enjoying my old Unreal World content. That's awesome, buddy. Thanks for dropping in. Well, we're playing Cataclysm, Dark Days Ahead. If you're not familiar with this one, it's another roguelike game, similar to Unreal World in a lot of ways. But I will say that this game is far superior. I mean, it's still being actively developed. It's just got so much going on, but I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you for coming in the stream today. All right, so it's 7:44 p.m. We could probably stay awake a little bit longer and just read some more. Let's grab some glow sticks. We're going to pop a glow stick and we're going to read. Kind of do want to learn more recipes from this book, things to do with milk. If I can get some... Oh, we need to go to that farmer's field tomorrow and get some hay, too. Yep, we're going to do that. All right, we're hungry, so we'll eat some peanut butter and some sourdough. We're not going to put them together. We're going to make the sandwich in our mouths. So we just eat the bread and then we smear some peanut butter in our mouth and the sandwich comes together inside. Cataclysm's been on my list for a while now. Oh yeah, check it out, buddy. It's a fantastic game. It's got a really steep learning curve to it, but I do have a tutorial series. There it is. I just linked the playlist for it if anybody's interested. But one question about Vintage Story. Sure, what's going on, my friend? Ask away, buddy. All right, let's see here. Yeah, we're dead tired now. It's 1 a.m. Let's go to bed. Save before. Yes, we will save before. 7 hours. I just crashed my drawing app. Oh no, Fossil. I hope you didn't lose any progress. Did it save? All right, it's morning. Look at that. You feel like a rubber ball. Whatever hits you, you'll just bounce back. I love it. Little motivational speech right there, right off the bat. Let's go. 8 canned pineapples for breakfast. Never crashed a mobile app before? We'll find out. Ooh, good point. I don't think I have either. All right, guess what, everybody? We're fully healed. We're happy. We're like a rubber ball, apparently. Let me look at my weight. I'm a little bit hefty here. Need to drop some stuff, but that's the real hard part. What do we drop, you know? Like, what amongst all the good stuff do we actually drop? All right. Also, we'll check out the tutorial series sometime. Also, do you have a Discord server I can join? I do have a Discord. The Discord I have is private, though. It's a benefit for my Patreons. I used to run a public Discord, but it's just too much of a hassle. It's too much of a pain in the butt to manage a public Discord. But there's my Patreon if anybody wants to sign up. It is all tiers get the same benefits. And of course, we do have Vintage Story servers and stuff, some other multiplayer stuff going on. It's all accessed through the Discord. But good question. Appreciate you, buddy. Even if you don't sign up, I'm grateful for you coming by and saying hello. But so what we're going to do right now is take a very short break. I'm just going to hop up and use the bathroom. But don't worry, the stream will continue, everybody. So just grab yourselves a refreshment, and we'll be right back, people. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Hello, hello. Should be bringing up the screen. There it is. Well, hello, everyone. Thanks for sticking around. If you're still with me, we are playing some Cataclysm today. Let's see. So what mod you use for the extra info? Because I have extra info, but it's broken. It doesn't show. Combos like shift right click, it shows number when it comes up. Oh, let me show you. Let me get that link real quick. So this is the one. It's by Dana, or as you call them, Cranulum. However, I'm not even going to pronounce it, but I think we're on the same one there, buddy. But that's the one I'm using. If it's not working for you, then I'm not sure what's going on with it. You'll have to leave a comment on the mod page if it's broken or something. Okay, so we're back. It's 8:30 in the morning. We're just about fully healed. Let's go on a little trip down to this farm. It's a couple things I want to do down at the farm. Also, what's going on with this? I can't remember if we left the solar panel at this location or if not. Let's go get a solar panel or two, people. Let's do it. Finally, we're getting out of that room. We were cooped up for days because of our wounds, but we are fully healed and ready to rock and roll. That is the same mod? I'm not sure. It could be a conflict with another mod you have if it's not working, but again, the best thing to do is... Oh, shoot. That's right, there's NPCs over here. Wait, I threw a grenade at him. Or no, a Molotov cocktail. Okay, we're good to go. I do like books, Marius. Yeah. When I was going to school, I was actually studying literature at the time. Mainly, I read science fiction these days and fantasy, but I've read a lot of different of the classics too. I was a big fan of Shakespeare for many years. Hey, Infidel, thanks for the super chat, buddy. Oh, $20. That is very generous, my friend. Thank you so much. On the last day of the month, too. Boo, you just made July a better month, buddy. Thank you. That's awesome. Marius, I'm curious, what books are you into? What do you like to read? Oh yeah, the I just mentioned earlier in the stream, I just finished watching Dunk and Egg, which is part of the Game of Thrones saga, essentially, and I'm really curious about the books because I know that the Duncan Egg miniseries or TV show is based on a set of like short stories that he wrote. That's kind of part of the same universe as Game of Thrones. In fact, it's a bit of a spoiler, but the egg character in Duncan Egg is a character in Game of Thrones. It's just somebody we never see, but but he has a big influence on the plot. All right, let's see. Was there anything here? Bam, bam, bam. Up to the top. No. I'm assuming that the solar panel at this location is probably the one we have back at our base right now. So I'm just going to gray this out like that. All right. Let's go back down. Oh, there's a tough zombie to the south of us in the orchard. He's almost dead. I've been trying to read Blood Meridian. Very nice. Cormac McCarthy. Yeah, I'm very familiar. I'm a big fan of horror, scary stuff. Yeah, well, Blood Meridian is right there for you. Cormac McCarthy is, I mean, is he still alive? He might still be alive. Of course, author of one of the things most people probably know him best for is No Country for Old Men, the movie made by the Coen brothers based on a book that he wrote, of course. He's done several others too, but yeah, I've never read Blood Meridian, but I remember reading the wiki page for it once, trying to find like some books to look at. Yeah, you could definitely choose a lot worse authors. He's one of the best, considered one of the greatest American writers, I think, of like this age. All right, there's not much here, so this place is kind of a bust. Let's go to the farm. Yeah, like I mentioned, I'm a big fan of science fiction. That's like the one genre I can't get enough of, basically. But okay, we got a zombie in front of us. We're gonna use some magic on this guy here. I mean, I can recommend some science fiction books if you're interested, but the one I'm currently rereading right now is called Blindsight. I was talking about it on stream the other day, and actually talking about it during the stream made me want to reread it. So I started listening to it again. But Blindsight by Peter Watts. It's out there. The concepts, it's not an easy book. It's what they call hard science fiction, but it's worth the read, and it's probably worth multiple reads. But it's the one I was mentioning. I think many mongoose will remember where I was talking about one of the themes in it is vampires are real. They're just an alternate species of human or hominoid, which evolved simultaneously on the plains of Africa with us and Neanderthal and Australopithecus. They preyed on other hominid species. That's where the myths come from because they are cannibalistic in that sense. Really interesting, really. But that's just one of the themes of that book. One of the cool aspects of it is it's far in the future and we have space travel to a degree. But one of the things they've done with these vampire genes is they've used their ability to desiccate or remove the hydration from their body to preserve themselves for long periods of time for space travel. So when they go somewhere, they will essentially, everyone has a little bit of the vampire gene in them so that they can preserve their bodies. Yeah, blind sight. That's right. The idea of blind sight comes from the concept that human vision is not a smooth appearance. The way we see the world is not actually the way our physical eyeballs and brain process it. They're what they call saccades, gaps. There are spaces in our vision. When we look across a room, we're seeing a series of images, not a smooth picture. And in between each image are blanks. They're gaps which our minds are not actually seeing, but we're just filling in the gaps. The vampire preys on humans by existing within those gaps in our vision. That's how it appears to be invisible to us because it has evolved in conjunction with humans. Humans are its prey species. And it uses that what you could call biological weakness or abnormality, or just the way that our eyes function. It's really interesting. And again, that's just one aspect of it. It's not like the whole vampire thing is like the main center of the focus. It's not. It just happens to be there, which I think is really cool too. All right, let's do some more Jolt. Yeah, I can't get enough of that one. He's got a sequel to it too, which I don't know. I just couldn't get into it, but I need to give it another shot. Sounds similar to H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, H.P. Lovecraft is one of those writers who I would consider had an not immeasurable, but had an undeniable impact on all future literature. Anything even closely related to science fiction or horror is going to have some influence from H.P. Lovecraft in a small way, just as if you're an artist dealing in abstract expressionism, you're going to take some influences from Picasso. It's just one of those people in literature. And I just mention it because I do love Lovecraft too. I love Lovecraft. He wasn't a great person in terms of like his social beliefs. He was a racist, probably a misogynist too. I don't know about that, but what's up, Umbros? How you doing, my friend? Welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about books, playing some Cataclysm, going slow. We're on the druid run right now, so I'm trying not to kill myself here. We're building our magic. Let's see, what are we on? Jolt, currently our highest spell, level 8. It's dealing some pretty decent damage. That cigar right there, that's a good trade item. I'm going to smush these boys. We're going to play this the way we should. All right. What's in this wallet? Denarius, give it to me. Yes, that's a free $25 right there. Zipper bag, low-grade amphetamines, give it to me. Let's go. We'll trade this stuff. We're trading it. I need more. Give me that MP3 player too. Wait a second. We're going to listen to a little bit of music while we run around in the apocalypse. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you so much for coming by today. Asimov or Orson Scott Card or Joan Vinge. Out of those, Kevin, I would pick personally, God, that's really hard between the two. Now, Joan Vinge is, correct me if I'm wrong, the wife of Werner Vinge. You'll have to remind me what she has written. I know Werner Vinge and A Deepness in the Sky, which is good, but between the first two, God, it's so hard because I love The Foundation, but I'm also a big fan of Ender's Game and a lot of the novels in that Ender's Game series, so it's a toss-up. I would have to ultimately say Asimov because I admire who Isaac Asimov was as a person more than I do Orson Scott Card, sadly. Orson Scott Card is a great writer, and I love his work, but real religious guy, as I understand. I think he is a Mormon, if I'm not mistaken. And I mean, Asimov was also not just a writer. He was what they call a polymath. Is that the term I'm thinking of? Well, he was also like a true physicist and astronomer and scientist who wrote many other books aside from just science fiction, like actual science books. So I think I admire Asimov far more. And I love the Foundation series. Also, the Robot series is incredible. I'm sorry, I'm missing some stuff here because I'm talking so much. You only have visual acuity and small cone in front of you about the size of your thumbnail or arm's length, but your eye is constantly jerking around to fill the gaps in your brain, hallucinates the rest. That's exactly right. That is the phenomenon they're talking about in Blind Sight. And I don't want to spoil too much, but like I said, the vampire aspect of that book is not the main focus. The focus is it's a first contact story with another alien race. And again, I'm not going to spoil it, but that comes into play. That concept of this inability to truly see what's happening around us is a big part of that first First Contact. Capuchon, Dreamfall, and Scion. I'll have to look those up. Joan Vinge. I just recognized the last name, Werner Vinge. I'm familiar with, and I assumed that she must be his wife. I don't know, though. I'm just making that assumption. But essentially, I'll check that out. Lolita by Vladimir. Pretty hard to read, both because of the subject, complex use of words. But I think the writing is great. Wasn't a big fan of the movies, though. Interesting. I've never heard of that one. All right, we're slowly headed to this farm over here, I promise. Sounds like you enjoy a wide range of literature, Marius. You're not just like me, where you're into one genre, science fiction, fantasy. And that's good. That's admirable. I like that. There's another good book you might like. I think it's called 1,000 Years of Solitude. Or is it 100 Years? 100 Years of Solitude. You might look that one up, but that's good. That's really good. I know some people who will only read nonfiction books because they think anything else is just escapism. I do love Warhammer 40K, believe it or not. I've never played the tabletop game or collected any of the figures, but I love the books and the lore. I watched tons of the videos, like YouTube videos, and I've read some of the novels. My favorite is the what's the Inquisitor? Eisenhorn. Yeah, Inquisitor Eisenhorn. The lore is so good. The lore is so good. Not all of it's good. Not all of it's good. And there's a lot of it, so it's kind of like wading into an ocean. You don't know what you should be looking at and stuff, but all right, well, we got here so that we could cast a spell, and I used all my mana on the way here, and now I can't cast that spell. So let's go reconnoiter this barn area again. I've kind of forgotten what was in this barn. Maybe we'll just hang out and get some... Oh, there's a clay golem. Okay, okay. We're fine. Hello, Mr. Golem. You look naked. Look at this golem, Mongoose. He's naked. Put some clothes on, sir. You look like Groot. Count 100 Years of Solitude and Blindside written down. Nice, Marius, nice. Warhammer and Evil Dead are the same universe. I cannot be convinced otherwise. That's funny. I never thought about that. Not paying. Oh, you got your first box of 40K minis. That's exciting. Congratulations. Sounds like you have just embarked upon a new journey, my friend. I never got into the painting of miniatures, sadly. I was a big, quote unquote. I was into Magic the Gathering for a while. Really enjoyed playing that. First, I got into collecting the physical cards and playing with my buddy and my brother, who I had to really, really try hard to convince them to play. Because Magic, especially back then in the early 2000s, had a pretty negative stigma in the sense that, oh, if you play it, you're a nerd. You're like, oh, you're one of those guys, sitting alone at the lunch counter with 4 other nerds. But you just play the game. It's super fun. So they finally played it and got into it. But it gets boring just playing the same deck. So eventually I started playing Magic the Gathering online. And this is not the same online that exists now with the stupid Magic app or whatever. It was the old Magic Online, and it was phenomenal. It was so good. It had a really, really robust trading scene, so you didn't have to just buy packs. You could literally buy whatever individual cards you wanted. So you could literally build the exact deck you want, if you had the money, obviously. But it was super fun. And you could redeem cards too if you collected a full set. Like if you got all the Ravnica cards online, you could put in a request to redeem it. They would delete your digital cards, those cards would be deleted from your collection. But in 6 months, you'd receive an unopened sealed box of the full Ravnica set. It was so fun. I did that a couple times, but I ended up selling all those cards, sadly. I really wish I had kept them. Yeah, that's the thing. If you ever get into collecting, man, as long as you don't, throw your life away, life savings away on it, keep the stuff, don't sell it like I did. I always regret that. Magic game, I was upset when it went away. Yeah, the old Magic Online was so good. All right, we're heading in. What does this note say? Corn and fields. We need to rest up a bit. There are some wild turkeys here. Oh, I wonder if we can get eggs from turkey. Huh. So one thing we can do is definitely get some straw for the cow back at the house. So let's come over here and we're going to deconstruct this. And how much straw? Or do we just turn it into fodder right now? Because this takes like 1 second. Yeah, nice. We're going to do that to all of them. We're coming home with some food, Maybell. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mama Maybell. She's my half-dead cow. Actually, she's more than half-dead. She's nearly dead. I could just make a bundle. 4 pounds. I don't know. Is that what I want to do? Yeah. Oh, I can't put it away, though. Oh, yeah, I can. Never mind. Oh, we still got more. Hold on, we're not done. Make the bundles. Oh. Turkey eggs hatching in new turkeys, too. Let's go. Well, we can't eat the meat. We are a vegetarian, of course, but we can eat eggs because we're just meat and... Well, I think we can eat eggs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we can eat eggs. I'm not going to lie. I didn't buy the bigs for the minis, but it was for the first 11th edition box set. And it was only in stock for the amount of boxes they had. There you go. That's what I'm saying, bros. Keep that sucker, Don't sell that ever. Hold on. Booty says, my father does Star Wars models, and they're low-key amazing. He got first place for Millennium Falcon. Oh, I bet that's amazing. That's so cool, too, because, your dad probably knows, like, every in and out of the Millennium Falcon itself, like all the hallways, the hatches, and where engineering is related to... That's super cool. I always feel like I got to read more, but to be honest, I don't know what a normal amount of reading time is. My frame of reference is the saying I used to have where I basically never stopped. I don't think there's any too much reading, to be honest. I love to read. All right, so that was actually really light. I expected bringing Maybell home some cattle fodder would weigh a lot, but it wasn't. So we're going to do that again. Listen, people, I'm taking care of my animals. I am a druid, after all. What's weird is I have like certain stereotypes in my head about what a druid is, and I don't think everybody agrees with those. Like the no eating meat thing. When you guys think of a druid, do you think of a vegetarian? Like, does it make sense to you that a druid would not eat meat, or is that just like kind of, does that not make sense? You can't reach out. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. I know this. There's no good place to put chat. I can't reach it. Wait, you're not talking about that. You're being silly. Fossil. I did start a new character in Cata Experimental. My last stable one died to sharks while paddling around in a kayak. Yeah, Umbros, that's one thing you'll learn. When you're in the water or going in boat, do not have any exposure to the water. Your boat needs to like fully surround you. You know what I'm saying? If you've got just a single like row, like a 1x3 kayak, yeah, those sharks are going to get up in there with you. They're going to grab your ass. Ooh, can you imagine that? Being in a river in the apocalypse, you're like, there's zombies on the land. You're like, oh God, let's hop in this kayak that I just happened to found. And I'm going to paddle out and we're going to be so fine. No, a freaking zombie shark just comes up out of the water and like grabs you and you're dead in 2 seconds. That would be nightmarish. All right, we got to go. There's a lot of bad stuff over there to the west. There's college kids and more college kids. Nobody likes college kids, everybody. That's the bane. The true cataclysm is the aftermath of a dorm party. It's true. I started on a magical island once, finally built a canoe to get a kid in mainland about a month of trying to live there. Get 3 tiles away for shore and an undead Spinosaurus bit my head off. Yikes, brother. Yikes. Or sister. Yeah, that's rough. That's not easy. Oh my god. There's so much of the fodder over here. So. You know what? I think this is a place we should check the roof. There might actually be a solar panel on this roof now that I'm thinking about it. This was where we actually found Maybell. Yeah, this is the location where the cow was. I never opened this up because I'm pretty sure there's a zombie in here. How to grab? Oh, to grab you with its mouth. Honestly, I thought you were going to go Elder Scrolls Wood Elf route and be a cannibal. It didn't hurt plants or animals, but human / elf meat is fair game. That's funny. There you go. See, like I said, everybody's got their own interpretations. All right, let's go up to the second story here. Is there a way to get on the roof? Probably not. Huh. I don't know of a safe way to get up there, to be quite honest. Oh, you know what else we needed, though? Didn't we say we wanted a pillow? Give me a pillow, and give me that blanket. Wait. Oh, no. Wield the pillow. Pillow fight. All right, let's get home with this pillow. Wait, what was over here? Liquid fertilizer. Oh, we're fenced in. My pillow's getting soaked. All right, we're going to retreat back to the base real quick. Oh, wait, you know what? Hold on, I'm sorry. The whole reason we came down here, I'm forgetting. Let's go back in because it's cold and wet. I don't want my pillow to get ruined. Close. All right. We're going to just pass a little bit of time until we get some magic back. Won't take long. A little bandaging. Put down the pillow. All right, that should be good. Can we cast? What was it again? Oh, it's Shipwrecker. Yeah. Okay, here's a field. Here's a field. Let's drop the pillow. We're going to cast Shipwrecker at this field. See what happens. Watch it just fail every... Oh! It worked! What did we end up with? Corn seeds! Yes! Oh my god, that's amazing. I know how to get seeds now. I need to just auto-pick these up. Oh. I'm still a little confused if it damages the plants, because it just doesn't appear that the plants are being damaged. They still like look like they're there, you know what I'm saying? But that's super interesting. So it's like a tremor, I'm assuming, that like literally like causes the ground to shake so much the seeds just burst forth. That's wild. Yeah, why not just harvest it when it's ready? That's a good question, and I think we can still with a lot of these, but I'm just... First of all, I just wanted to test it and see if we can get seeds that way. And it did the whole damn field, too. Jesus. But we can replant them. You know, we can start a farm a little bit closer to home. So that's kind of... It did this field, too. Wow. I wonder if it did, like, all the fields around us. Because we're literally surrounded by farmer fields. No, not here. Let's try it here. I want to just... Oh, we're out of mana. And I forgot my pillow. No. That's a good trick, though. Shipwrecker, man. Some of these spells, like, have hidden value. You know? Hidden little abilities. What did I do with the pillow? Oh, I left it out by the field. There it is. How dare you. I'm gonna have to spank that pillow. Wield it. Let's go. Sorry, just looking at chat right here. Don't want to miss anything. All right, let's go. Let's go. Took your spank. I believe in corporal punishment. Yes. I was subjected to it as a child, and I believe that I turned out wonderfully. Oh, we got a crack. We got a crack. He's coming in strong. Bring the pillow on, buddy. Bring it on. I got something for you, Crackmeister. Actually, I'm pretty low on mana. So, let's see. What are we in? We're in Brawling. We're staying in Brawling. Let's grab our magical spear for this mother. Come at me, punk. Actually, you know what? I can't climb it. Alright, we're going to use the hay bales. Why don't you get up on this hay bale like a dumbass? Well, not so dumb, are you? Oh, off into the sweet nether regions. Got it. That was easy. That was quick. Alright, let's put on safe mode. Let's do a quick save. What are you cringing so hard for? What did Mongoose say that's making you cringe, Fossil? Tell me, because I'll probably ban her. You know, was there food anywhere? We need food. I'll just eat some more cattails or some bullcrap. Let's go. I gotta get this pillow home. Pretty safe to auto. Oh, crap. That's X. Okay. Let's go home real quick. Put our pillow away. Oh, you're cringing at yourself? No, don't ban her. Don't worry. I won't ban. No bans. No bans. Unless we get some bots. All right. Look at this. I got a pillow. I'm going to put it over here, actually. Pillow goes there. Blanket. Floral blanket. I got that on purpose because I like flowers. Thank you very much. And hello, Maybell. Don't be scared. Maybell's become a vampire. She lives in the dark. Hey, look at this. You got food. So start producing milk. Damn it. All right. So why are we not? Oh, my music stopped. Pair of MP3s died out. So let me drop just any extraneous stuff. There's some seeds there. I'm a mature adult who's not amused by Shrek jokes. Oh, Shrek. Actually, we need to go back in and eat. Let's have a little meal. Eat. Canned pineapple. Oh, no. I'm going to have to make some more bread. We ate it all, didn't we? Canned corn. Yeah. We do need to do like a food run. Well, you know, to be honest, we are pretty well healed up. I wouldn't mind doing a city clear, but we have to pick a decent city to clear. One that's not super far, but also has... This one's kind of a pain in the butt because of all the forest around it, but it is super close. Then again, this is the one that I was really wanting to check out, but it's kind of far. If we come up here, we're going to want to set up like a little base, like take over the sewage treatment plant or something and just have a base there, temporary. Let me look here. It's not that hard to get to. We just jump on this road and we can literally just whoop right up. All the way straight up and we're there. Yeah, let's make that trip. Let's go up there. I was able to get 2 cows and 2 chickens for my Skyline. 8 tended to animals before. Yeah, that's awesome, Booty. Yeah. Yeah, that's incredible. You're going to be doing good. Just don't drink the raw milk. Make sure every time you squeeze the milk, you cook it. You need to turn it from raw milk to regular milk because you will get sick. Raw eggs, you're good. You're good. No, but that's fantastic. There is an actual book in the game called Things to Do with Milk. It's a cookbook, but it's going to have a bunch of recipes too. If you can find that book, take it home, learn it, and start, making some of the recipes. Oh, there's pigs up here. Did we check out this farm? Tons of booze. Oh, there's a bunch of booze over here. Oh, that's right. There was a mech suit at the science lab. All right. We're moving. It's just afternoon. We're in tip-top physical shape. We don't have the ability to turn into a werewolf at the moment, but it is counting down. So it's rejuvenating. Dermatic has been spotted. Let's move to the side. Don't like the dermatics. What's this? Standing stones. We looked at those. They're nothing. Nothing that I'm aware of. I think my next playthrough after the druid is over, which hopefully won't be for a while, I think it's going to be straight up vehicle focused. We're going to have to make like a mobile base. Because every vehicle I go past now, I look at them and I'm like, man, I wish I could work on that vehicle. Oh, we got demon spiderlings. Oh shit, they're all around me. See, this right here is why we don't do auto travel, or why it shouldn't be. Okay, so we got a bit of a problem. We're gonna run, turn off safe mode, run away. Oh shit, we got 2 of them on us. Good news is the demon spiderlings, despite their names, they don't really want to mess with us too much, so we just got to give them some space. And we're fine. I should kill them, though. We could harvest their chitin, and apparently you can make some armor with it pretty good. Oh. Not without magic, though. Our mana pool is far too empty to be taking on demon spiderlings right now. Here we go. Come to the bridge, and we gotta walk across here. All right. This up here, what is this again? A golf course. Yeah, not much we can do up there. It would be good if we were playing Sky Island, or if I needed like an electric motor. I do need to be on the lookout for some welding stuff. That was something we definitely noted. All right, we're here. Yeah, that's a pretty quick trip to Thornton. So what I'd like to do is start to clear it from here and work into this position. We want to get this bookstore. But first things first, yeah, let's go clear this sewage treatment plant because this is going to be our little base here. It's not the best. Maybe we can find something better, but this will work. had the thought that a threat to ban is a verbal spank, and now you look a lot different, HD. Hey, that's you. Don't put those things onto me. Wait, okay, we got zombies. G. Good game. Good game. What's in this? Okay. Come here, zombie. I saw you. So these technicians are going to want to take the spear out of my hand. Oh, what the hell? Where'd you come from? Oh, there's black puddings nearby. Oh, shit. There's a dermatic on me. Go for the zombie. Go for the zombie. Go for the zombie. What the hell? Oh, there's a whole troop of black puddings down here, and they're trying to kill this grim howler. Man, we gotta fight this wasp. Nope, the dermatic went for the zombie. But they're too stupid to know how to fight each other properly. No, they got that figured out. Okay, the wasp is still here. Oh, crap-a-doo. Jolt. Oh, that didn't feel too good, did it, little waspy? Oh, you're retreating now. I don't think so. Well, maybe. Maybe I'll let you. Nah, it's going to be too hard to hit with this spear. What we need is a +2 bat. Come here. Don't you dare. He's running away. Flying away, I guess. Oh, he's coming for me. See, this is what we don't want, is to actively fight this thing, though. Shit. Because it's going to lay its babies in me. Yeah, these dermatics will quite literally inject us with their eggs. Oh, crap. I have an idea. Are you coming back, little guy? Yeah, he's coming back. Okay. Okay, I got bit on my left arm. Good, the zombie dog killed the dermatic for us. Let's put the bat away. Let's go into this window real quick. I'm going to hide out for a moment while I put some cattail jelly on my left arm. There we go. We're better now. Minimal pain. Let's eat a couple of aspirin. All right, and back out we go. Let's get our spear out. So, if I kill this grim howler, the black puddings will just melt off back into the swamp. They can't see. Oh, I don't want to attack the black pudding. Oh, you son of a bitch. Alright, he's dead. I guess I could attack the... Oh, he hit me in the arm again. Alright, we're better. Squish that one. No, I don't think I'm going to mess with those black jellies. We could stand there and attack them to, like, level up our spear a little bit, but if something happened and they, like, broke through the fence or somehow were able to hit me, that would be bad. They may have a funny sounding name, but they're no joke. Alright, let's go up to the top real quick. Okay, there is water here, so that's perfect. I think what I'm going to do is take down this fence, though. I don't have to climb that every time I want to drink of water. Okay. So... there's a piercing wail coming from somewhere. I don't know. Okay. Close these doors. So what we're going to do is probably sleep in one of these closets. I will pull this chair. All right, so there's where we'll sleep, right there. In night, we'll come into here and sleep. It's not like locked up or anything, but nobody will see or hear us in there. Yeah. That's good, that's good. So this is where we'll take all our loot and drop it off as we get more and more. In fact, maybe I should make another travois. You know what, on second thought, we won't do that just yet. There is a good possibility we'll come across large trash cans in the city, which pretty much act like a travois. They have the same function. All right. What we're going to do is clear this city now. So we're going to turn on safe mode for the moment, but that's coming back off. The best way to clear a city is not to fight it yourself, but to see if we can get lucky. Maybe come across a troll, or better yet, an iron golem, or even a stone golem would be really nice. So what I'm going to do is kind of wander around this field a little bit. So I'm just looking around the area. Okay, that's not great. There's a wasp right there. Oh, another thing, we don't have any tear gas. No, I do. I have 3 sprays of tear gas. Okay, that's good to know. Another really helpful thing would be if we came across a crater. I would like to see a crater. Cutter. All right. So we got a dog on us, as well as a zombie raven folk. The raven folk's pretty weak. The dog could be a little bit of a challenge. Raven folk should go down in like 2 hits, but the dog might not. Okay, that wasn't bad. The sword we have is very impressive. Where'd you come from? Ooh. Okay. This guy has a wrapped radiation badge. That's really good. So what we can do with that is activate it. Then we can wear it. And it puts this little indicator on our heads-up display. If this turns from green to yellow to red, then we know we've been exposed to radiation and we need to leave the area. All right, squish. Not bad. Dinosaur's looking really awesome. That's good to hear. I'm glad you're working on a fossil. I hope you'll share it some more in Discord. I can't look now, but once I'm done, I'll check it out. Gonna pop a pizza in the oven after this. Oh, this is a fortunate sign. So this crater is really nice. I like to see that, actually. I'd like to see more closer to the city. Yeah, there are a few places that will have radiation present. That's right. That's 100% right. Some places you might expect, some you might not. I might have leftover veggies. There you go. Veggies are delicious. I had the last of my homemade soup last night with that bread. The bread I was talking about earlier. So this is great. It's a little bit far. And again, my goal is kind of go to this bookstore. Oh, there's a wizard's tower right next to the bookstore too. All right, we're just going to brute force it, I think. Let's go back around. Let's turn safe mode on. Crater best crowd control, but only if you're fast. Yeah. It's possible to retrieve the loot too, but usually I just ignore it. If I see a bunch of zombies in a crater, I'll just usually leave them. But all right, let's see what we can do here. Now, I also have 1 grenade and 2 smoke bombs. To be honest, I've literally never used a smoke bomb before. Never. I should probably give them a try, though. All right, so we're coming up on the edge of town. This is not really where I want to be. Let's go a little bit farther this way. Zombie goblins. The zombie goblins must not have an actual sprite. Huh. All right, let's pull these guys back. Okay. Damn. I should have made some Molotov cocktails. That would help so much right now. So I think that there's a horde coming towards us. Yep, you know what? On second thought, we're going to retreat. Wait, am I bleeding? Oh, crap. Okay, we got a dog on us. We've stopped bleeding. Let's wield our spear. Let's pull the dog into the knoll grass. I do carry a lot of stuff, yeah. I always do. Maybe that's something we could do, is drop some of it off at our little base. So what we're going to have to do, though, is find some gasoline. I do not want to tangle with the mosquito right now. That's not good. Oh, there's a mine shaft. Okay, okay. That'll work. I've got to get past this mosquito, though. I don't have much magic right now. Jolt will do it, but I need a bit more magic. Yeah, we need to get down to this mine shaft. All right. So I'm going to try and travel through this swamp a little bit, but I don't want to come across anything nasty. Like a sturge. Oh my god, sturges are the worst. Don't follow me, don't follow me. Spiders. Okay. We made it to the road. So now we do have to clear a mine shaft, but that's actually not that bad. Especially with our spear. Our magical spear. It is hard to break that habit. When you get into a situation once where you're like, oh, I need this thing or whatever, but oh, damn, I forgot the tool that I need for it. That's when you just start carrying everything around with you like a pack rat. You know what I should play with is that, what is it, loot goblin trait? Which says, like, your character is literally only happy if you're carrying, like, 90% of your total weight capacity. That's a funny trait. Oh, the zombies fall like leaves before me. Alright. Calm down. It's getting a little loud, people. I apologize. Let's move away from the alarms. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to go off like that. The alarms get a little bit ridiculous. A lot of good pillows in this place. Sorry, there's a lot of noise happening. It's the storm before the calm, as they say. Nobody says that. Oh, great. It just stepped into the water. Yeah, that's... Uh-oh. There's black puddings right there looking at me. Well, not really, but... They can't see me. They're blind. Poor little blind black puddings. Oh, the magical queen. I don't know how you say this. Quang. How do you pronounce this word right here? It's Chinese, but Qiang? Qiang. I can't say it, but this thing right here, man, look at it. 47 pierce, plus 1 to hit. Let's go. It's even got a beautiful little red tassel on it to represent the blood that spills before it. Should have been covered in seaweed. God damn it. You're right, Mongoose. Chiang, thank you. Have I used the settlement system via NPCs yet? Not too much, Digital Librarian. Not very much. No, I haven't. I'm familiar with it, and I use the zoning system for a lot of reasons. Farming, looting, eating and drinking, but not much. Not much with NPCs. All right. Good news is there's a lot of water at this location too, but most importantly, there's gasoline. Yup. Cities are so much easier to clear with fire, you know? It's true. It's just a true thing. All right. Are we done? There's zombies still? Probably. All right, put away the spear. Let's grab... nothing. So we're going to break this down. Get ready. It's loud. That's a little bit too loud. Turn that down just about. Uh-oh, we got a zombie. He's coming in. Black pudding. Look at him. They're standing outside the window like, can we help? We'll help you clear the zombies. You know what? I kind of do want to kill these puddings, because they're going to make it a little bit tougher for me to loot. Okay, they melted away. Those did, at least. All right. I think we've cleared it. Oh, no. We've still got the kitchenette here. I got black pudding juice all over my spear. All over my red tassel. Better to kill them now than putting it out. Oh, truer words were never spoken. Damn it. Why didn't I think of that pun? That was pretty good. That was pretty damn good, my friend. Almost like you were waiting the whole stream to use that. All right, here we go. Let's do a zone. Zoning it up. Unsorted. I'm going to keep it inside the walls, so I'm still afraid of pudding. Okay, and custom. Bing, bing. Show me the loot. Like that one movie, Show Me the Money. I want to nap so bad, but draw. I've hit a stopping point now. That's good. I'm glad you made some progress, Fossil. Gonna get some food. Yeah, make sure you eat. Eat and then take a nap. I'm gonna have some coffee after stream. I have to get some decaf stuff. I'm gonna have to buy some. I wonder if decaf is cheaper. It should be, you know? All right, squish, squish. Now, I do need a bottle. Oh, I hope there's bottles here. Yeah. Well, we're going to unload this soy sauce. Don't tell me that's the only bottle. Uh, maybe I can unload my cattail jelly. I have 3 glass jars. Let's put it into these coffee. We'll put it in this plastic jerry can. It's probably a little overkill. Where is it now? There it is. All right, so let's grab another can. No? What? Wheeled. All right, let's get some gasohol into that. Okay. Do we have cotton patches? Doesn't look like it. So I'm going to grab some clean clothing. If I can find it. Oh, Denarius. I should walk over everything just to pick up any. Yeah. Picked up an industrial ID card. That's nice. But it's more expensive. Everything you always hope is cheap is always more expensive. It's a Murphy's Law thing. That's true. That's true, Mongoose. That's too true. Sadly. You're right. It probably is equal or, if not, more expensive. I'm not seeing a lot in the way of clothes. I think, oh, here we go. This is what we want. All right, give me some boxer shorts. Drop those. Pick everything up but those. I do have, wait. No, that didn't work. All right, hold on. Let's see here. We'll do these t-shirts. Those should be big enough. I'm trying to disassemble some clothes so we can get some cotton. Use that for our Molotov cocktails. We need like a wick that we can dip in there. There we go. Patchwork cotton sheets. That will work. Good. Beautiful. All right. Now we go into our magical crafting menu. We go to weapons and we look for the 2 greatest words in the English language. Molotov and cocktail. Oh, just one? What? No, I'm going to need more than one. I'm sorry. That can't be right. I emptied out all my cattail jellies for you. All right, we have 2. Let's keep going. Favorite. Should be more. No. All right, so we need more jars, people. We're in the need of jars. So let's do an unload command. That's not it. That's not it. Condiment bottle, probably not. All right, we're screwed. We've got 2, but we need more jars. That's fine. You know what? There's jars in the city. So it's 3:20 p.m. We're pretty low on magic, but you know what? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Instead of rushing right back into the city, I'm going to chill here for the moment. Let's do a little bit of, oh, hold on, I got a better idea. Let's copy all the information onto our smartphone. Manage files, browse and move. Oh, there's only one. Okay, that sucks. But we do have a bunch of stuff we can read. It's just our phone's battery. It won't last forever. All right, what are we reading here? Survival to level 6? Let's do that. I just want to level my, or get my mana restored a little bit before nighttime. All right, stop. How's our food situation? What do we got to eat here? An orange, a raw potato, some barbecue sauce. Put that all in your mouth, mush it together. That's a meal. All right, and some Diet Cola and root beer. Okay, what we're going to do is quickly save it. I'm trying to remember to kill a Jabberwocky with a Molotov once. Suddenly I was fighting a flaming Jabberwocky. What's worse than a Jabberwock? A one that's on fire. So we're going to walk the swamp road here. And with our little bit of magic, we're going to clear out some mosquitoes and whatever else happens to be in our path. Because I'm probably going to want to make this trip a couple of times to get more Molotovs going. Okay, we got a mosquito dead ahead. Let's turn off that. I don't want to fight a bunch of these at once. Anybody who knows anything about mosquitoes knows you don't just see one. All right, he doesn't see me yet. Will you come over here? He's got terrible vision. There he goes. All right, jolt time. 0% failure chance. Guaranteed to hit now, basically. Freaking love it. All right, good job. Killed a mesquite. Let's keep moving. Okay. I think that was it. Just that one. Nope. Nope. There's another one. Come here. Aha. Jolt. Bing. Well, they're pretty squishy, aren't they? Literally, as I say that as I squish one. Gotta love it. You're super happy with the models so far? That's great, Fossil. I'm glad to hear that. It's very important. Very important that you like what you're going to use for your VTuber. All right, it's a little bit late in the day, but I can't resist the urge to kill. So let's go ahead and grab a Molotov. Wait, well, why do I only have one? I literally just made two. Why do I only have one now? What the? Did I leave it? Well, I mean, obviously we're going back, but what the I swear I made two, right? Okay. Okay. It's not that we need two right this minute. It's just I don't understand where it went. Sometimes this game. All right, let's spark it up. Look at that little flame right there on the end of it. He dancing. You can't mess around at this point, otherwise it'll go out. So let's give her a toss. Let's get our sword out for any that don't make it into the fire. Actually, not gonna lie, a second one would be nice right now. Come on this way, kids. Yeah, see, they're not really going through it super well. Hey. All right, well, we'll save that point for now. No leveling up just yet. All right, they're just chilling over there. be some really nasty stuff in these cities, so I do want to be careful. If I could get into a house and look for some more jars, that'd be really great. Come over here. Well, we're in the kitchen. Let's see. Nothing. Nope, nothing there. Funny, now I'm just looking for glass jars. Oh, Mongoose likes the picture fossil. I'm going to take those cotton patches. Yeah, we're still playing the druid. That's right. That's right. Oh, boy. British khaki pants. What the hell does that mean? What's so special about the British? Why do they get their own set of khakis? I don't get that. I don't get my own khakis. Maybe I want the... No bottles. No bottles in this whole house. And that's a disappointment to me. What's this? A medium-sized stone sculpture depicts a radiant man sitting at a table having a meal. Sure, why not? Is that Jesus? Let's see. All right. That's a bedroom. Probably nothing in the bedroom. Is there more clothes? Wow. Okay, no bottles here. Let's go ahead and gray this one out. And now we light it on fire. That's what we do with houses that disappoint us. Wait, what's this cool little... I'll take those. I'll take those. All right. The house is on fire. Now, let's go to the next one. This is a little bitty house. What is this? Tiny little place. It's got a basement on it. Oh, there's a firefighting zombie in here with us, and he sees me. All about swords. Oh, I need that so bad. Antipsychotic, I need that so bad. Where are you going? Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's bad news. That's going to attract every zombie in the town. Fall. Denarius, Self-Esteem for Dummies. That's a book I really need to read. No, I'm just kidding. All right, we're good. We're good. Squish them. Just eat the zombies. I'm not. Should try and do a cannibal run at some point. I think that they took the cannibal trait out. Yeah, believe it or not. There used to be a trait that would allow you to eat. Oh, boy. Well, there's a wasp over there killing zombies, but we've got a little bit of a horde on us now. Yeah, as I expected, they came out of the woodwork thanks to those alarms. And they're setting more of them off. Come over here. I want to introduce you to my Molotov. What the? Ooh. All right. This guy has a gas mask with 2 of the replacement filters. The halogen bar is actually really nice. Heavy multi-use tool. Yeah. Digging, hammering, prying, nail prying. It's actually not the worst weapon either. I mean, it's got a really significant bash on it. Yeah, you could also wield it to bash some heads in, no doubt. Not the greatest to hit on it, but yeah, that's a pickup and almost like a favorite item. Like, except it is probably pretty big and bulky. Yeah, that's 10.5 pounds. It's not that bulky, I guess, because it's just a slim implement, but we'll keep it. It's even got some techniques on it. Brutal strike, sweep attack. Not bad. Can I make glass? No, I don't think we have the ability to make glass. All right, so let's go into this house right here. I think we can get in here and there's no alarms that have gone off recently. All right. High steel wire. Huh, take that. Okay, I actually can't get in here. Who's making noise right now? You gotta come in through the back, I think. Shut up. Oh, antibiotics. A couple of books up in the corner. Come on, give me some bottles. I'll take that. Oh, no bottles. Not a bottle. Hello. The Museum of All Things Awesome, and that go boom. I have to take that book. I have to. Here we go. Half-liter glass jar. That's what we need. 3 glass bottles. See, when in doubt, search through the motherfucking trash can. No, I do want a pasta extruder, though. You know what else I want is a trash can. Yeah, we got to find one of those big trash cans, you know, that you can like drag around. I need one of those. All right, well, we got a couple bottles. So don't forget, it is also, you know what, I'm going to grab this frying pan for cooking. We're going to need something with cooking. I'm tempted. Oh, you can't go down there. There's a hole. Damn. Well, we need to check this place out a bit more. What's in here? What is this, like a little reading room? That's weird. Okay. Seeds right here. Let's get out of here. That was successful. So, did I pick them up? I freaking better have. Yeah, we got some jars. Oh, I favorited those. Maybe that's why I wouldn't use them. Huh. I'm so confused about that. But all right, let's get back to our mine shaft now. Let's turn on safe mode. And down the road. Trash cans are gold mines in this game and as many video games, as you say, Mongoose. Just so, just so. I never found that pasta extruder. Oh, Christ. Walking right into the web spinning spiders. All right, hold on. I got your medicine here, spider. I'm going to put my sword away. No, 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 no. Stick around. J. Oh. Oh, no, you're almost dead. Oh, that's so sad. I'm so sorry. Not really. You got any family members nearby that I can murder? Now, we're a druid. Only if they're threatening us do we take out horrible, hideous spiders. All right, we're home. Home sweet home, where we have plenty of root beer. Delicious. What the hell is a handful of radish taproots? Crunchy red radish taproots. I mean, that's it. Let's eat it. Eat some gum. We don't have a lot of food. We're going to need some food when we go to the city next. That'll be something we want to find as much of as we can. All right, let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to start a separate pile of stuff. We'll just put it down here where we're going to sleep for now. Okay, so we'll sleep in here. This is where we'll drop all our loot. Let's go get a blanket and a pillow. I know that there are some here. I know it. Don't try to hide your pillows. Uh-huh. See? Give me that. Blanket. Downfilled. Let's go. Setting up our bedroom. 7 p.m. Drop it. All right, beautiful. Close that door. Now, do we have a glow stick? We do. Glow stick time. Ryan will steal your pillows. I'm still on the hunt for the elusive body pillow here. That carry a full jerry can of gas back and leave it outside the city for quicker. Oh, good idea, Indy. Yeah. In fact, while you said that, I'm gonna craft those right now because I will literally forget and walk out of here tomorrow wanting to kill myself because I forgot to make Molotovs. What? Oh, I dropped them all. Duh. Oh, I got this little just pile of bottles over here. Is this what you do? Gimme. That's why I should probably pile everything next to each other, but all right. Molotov time. Oh yeah, 3 of them. Favorite that. No, wait a second. Did I leave one on the ground too? I did. Yeah, that's what happened to that other. I must have accidentally dropped it or something. Excuse me. All right. So we've got a buttload of those. Am I still carrying around? Maybe we can still make some more. Let's keep making more of them. I never have too many, really, is the deal with this stuff. We're clearing a city, people. Don't judge me, all right? Okay, so that's good. That's 5 Molotovs. I'm feeling real special. Let's drop that. Okay. Now we're going to pick up a can. Oh. Yeah. So I think that's a good solution. What Indy we'll take that tomorrow. So I'm gonna drop it here. We're gonna go into inventory management. We're gonna put it right there. Wait, oh, I have to sit on the fence. That's what I'm doing wrong. Duh. Okay, so the jerry can is ready for tomorrow. We love I do. Especially when clearing zombies. All right, we got a little bit of magic left. Let's cast a couple spells. Cloak of Fog. Wait, what does it say? Oh, it says it's too difficult. Okay. Yep, food's going to be a priority for us. We got enough calories today, but... Oh, let's eat some calcium tablets. Yep, we're going to need some food here tomorrow. All right, we're looking real good. Got a pillow. Got everything we need here, people. Also, we need to read this book all about swords. So is that... Oh, dang it. Cutting weapons to 1. That's weak. I already know it. How powerful are those Molotovs? It's hard to say. They're very helpful. Very, very helpful. They can kill a lot of zombies. They're also very dangerous, though, because they do, fire in this game produces hot air. You can have a fire like in this square, or let's say where our character is right now. Let's say we're a fire. All the area around your fire will be superheated, so you can injure your character just walking next to a Molotov explosion, like the fire from it. I like them a lot. They're very helpful. They are helpful. All right, to bed. It's 7 in the morning. Let's read, or 7 in the afternoon, evening. Let's read a bit more. Applied science. That sounds great before bed, right? But you know what? My phone is gonna die. I don't want that to happen. Hey, we can practice swords. That's cool. All right, it's 902. 90210. Melrose Place. Okay, and let's keep practicing. Medium swords begin. Go. Yeah. One of the reasons we're here at the city, too, is I want to get into this bookstore right here. There's a bookstore just 3 blocks from the edge of town. It's possible that there could be a martial arts book or 2 in here. And I'm really hoping that if there is, it will teach us about how to use our sword better. We'll see. We'll see. All right, let's go to bed. Sleep. 9 hours? Sure. No dojos? We'll have to look a little closer for a dojo. That's another great opportunity to get a martial arts book for sure. We'll take a look. And we can just search for it. We're going first thing in the morning, too. All right, we woke up. Let's have nothing to eat. There's nothing here. There is water, though. That's the good thing. There is water. Oh, shit, there's still a zombie in this room. Hello. Yeah, I forgot we didn't unlock this, did we? All right, hold on. I'm going to turn down the volume. There could be an alarm here. Yeah, there's a real bad alarm. All right. It's over now. Let me turn it back up. Okay. Yeah, we didn't actually loot anything in this area because it was all locked up. But there's a water cooler right here, so let's just have a drink. Let's have a couple of drinks. So we're going in on an empty stomach filled with just water. Still a zombie miner up the road. What the hell? Where'd you come from? You got any food on you? No. All right, we're going to grab the jerry can, turn that on. Let's wield this, and we're off to the city, mother. We're going to go shopping for some books and other stuff. No, I haven't used that gun blade at all. I've only used my revolver like once or twice. All right, so we'll just leave the gas here. This is a pretty safe distance. And of course, we will leave them that. There we go. All right, let's look on the map. No dojos found within 900 tiles. That's unfortunate. There's still a lot of this city that's not been fully uncovered, though, so there could be. Oh, there's a warehouse. Oh, here, look at this, though, guys, too. So we got the bookstore, right next to it, the pound, and then 2 over, a wizard's tower. Oh, yeah. That could be real good. Other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot that is of interest. Yeah, maybe we'll come across some other stuff. Garage could be interesting. Abandoned warehouse. I don't know. I have a feeling that's probably just nothing. Hey, Lasagna, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Appreciate you guys all coming in. We've been going for almost 4 hours here. Go for a little bit longer. Okay, we got zombie raven folk. Oh, he hit me. Stop the bleeding. Let's put a bandage on and eat an ibuprofen. Okay, smash, smash. Now, ooh, what are we looking at? A slavering biter. That one hit me. Now I'm in moderate pain. Damn it. Dude, this is why when city clearing, just going in and like facing off against the zombies really is not the best way to do it. I'm going to bring out the spear so we don't have to get as close. Tear gas sprayer, but it's empty. You jerk. I think the building is starting to collapse, though, on the bright side of things. Yep, that's going to cause a bunch of the zombies to start going into that building there. What we kind of need to do is just pass a little bit of time right here. Let that building collapse. Let some zombies run into it. Let's see if we can get into this little place again. Where'd you just appear out of nowhere? Real life quests been keeping me away, been lurking for a while. Well, right on, my friend. Appreciate you lurking and coming in. Why is the wasp on me? I didn't do anything to you. Yeah, leave me alone. Oh, it went for the... I think I heard the noise. Yeah, those wasps are attracted to that sound of that building collapsing. They're over there doing the Lord's work, though. Fighting my enemies for me. Alright, we got to get in these buildings so I can light them on fire after I've looted them. Let's go downstairs, or at least let's look downstairs. Okay, what's down here? Oh, that's not good. Let's go back up. Alright, we're turning off the headlamp. There's a few things in here I want, though. Let's grab that. Graham crackers and a garlic bulb. What's in the kitchen? Nothing. No food in the kitchen. How dare you attack me in the dark? This house might be an early burn. I'm gonna burn this one down real quick. Book of poetry? Alright, got 1 or 2 rooms here. Oh god. The wasp just entered. Okay, we're setting this one on fire. Okay, so this building has been explored. Let's keep moving. I did get a little food. We're in moderate pain, which is not good. Let's fall back a little bit, actually. These wasps are really annoying me. I don't like them. Let's put on some bandages and stuff. What? Okay, now let's do cattail jelly. What? It's good though. This building collapsing will help us. It's going to draw a lot of zombies into it, and they'll get burned. Okay. So that one's on fire to the west of us. We checked this one, didn't we? This one? No, I don't think I looked below ground on this one. Uh-oh. All right, so we've got a couple of ferals coming in. All right, so we're going to put our spear away. We're going to wield one of our Molotovs. And I'm going to run a little bit. Now I'm going to activate the Molotov and throw it. So that guy's dead. Oh, yeah, it's spreading to all those benches. Perfect. Good throw. Not a bad throw right there. Not a bad throw. Oh, that's right. We couldn't get down in that one because there's a hole there. That's right. Good call. What kind of a zombie is that? Oh, it's a scarred zombie. Looks like he's got like a beekeeper's helmet or hat on. Huh. All right. Yeah, that was a good little throw there. So that's helping. Yeah, I think we pretty much did loot this one, so I'm just going to gray it out. Let's go up here and see what's around the corner. True, true, true. Bridge it with the plank is a good idea. Okay, there's a crap ton of zombies up here. What we can do is light... No, we can't light that on fire. I thought I could light this house thing on fire, but we are going to grab another Molotov. We got another insane person coming at us. Okay, it's lit. They're not smart. I'm hoping it catches on the wood, but I don't think it's gonna. It would have already started to spread, I think. That's a little bit unfortunate, but... Well, it did its trick. That's why these Molotovs are helpful, man. It's already killed like a half dozen zombies over here. More. Oh, more than that. Look at this. Go to the house. Go to the house where the fire's at. All right, let's check this one. Ooh, this place is trashed. Look at this. There's just broken crap everywhere. There's graffiti all over the walls. Huh. I should probably turn on a flashlight, but... oh, we got a zombie dwarf who we just lost sight of. Oh. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. This one, there's almost nothing. I think we'll just set this one on fire here. Yeah, this house is like busted. Dude, there's too many zombies on me. More Molotovs. I'm gonna have to go make some more. She's too close to me. Ooh, it's a little bit close for comfort there. All right. Yeah, that spread to the house real quickly. There's a downstairs basement for that little destroyed house right there. Could be interesting. All right, we got some zombies on us. Quite a few. See if we can get them to go into the house or into the fire somehow. Oh, oh, it's one of those lizard guys. He doesn't see me, though. He's got a terrible visual radius, I think, so he doesn't see me. All right, those guys are dead now. There's more coming in to the south, though. They see me. Now they don't. There's going to be so many corpses in that pile right there. Oh, all right, all right, all right. Let's see. We're making progress. It's slow because there's so many stinking zombies and ferals and crap, but... Oh, okay. I just exposed myself to the heat. I think we may need to fall back at this point. God, it's only 6 a.m. Oh, this is good news. So my cufflings have regenerated. So if we get into like a really desperate situation, we can turn into the werewolf again. And that'll be very helpful. Let's move around a little bit. Now that we're slightly injured, we can kind of just check around. Look around the perimeter here. I'd like to find another crater. Craters would be great right now, to be honest. So I don't have to waste all my Molotovs constantly. There's a lot of zombies. Damn. Oh, getting a little tight down that direction. All right, well, no craters over there. I don't want to leave the area, but we can't force it, you know? We need to chill and just recover. It's one of the things we're going to be kind of hurting for is electricity, since I don't have a solar panel or anything. I mean... Huh. Yeah, we'll have to try and get some way of like recharging my cell phone. Or if I can find a book, just an actual book that we could read, that would be helpful. That sword fighting book was not it. Let's check out this trailhead. I will always take the map. Alright, we're going back to the mine shaft. Gotta heal up a little bit before we get back out there and fight. I really need to learn some sort of healing spell. I feel like it's crazy that as a druid we haven't learned any kind of healing yet, but maybe we will. That is kind of the point of what we're doing. We're going to get together as much loot as we can, and eventually we're going to take it over and trade it, you know, to the Forge of Wonders here. So hopefully they'll have some spells regarding that. All right, let's see. We do have a full mana pool, so we're going to practice a little bit. Let's summon some wolves. This is only level 4. I feel like wolf summoning... Oh, don't attack myself. A, C. We're just going to be surrounded by wolves. Maybe not really, but... It's not coming off that much. All right, we got 1 or 2 there. It gets so good at high levels. Really? Does it? It does say that you can summon multiples, right? Or maybe a chatter told me that or something. Maybe it was you, Digital. Yeah, don't you get multiple like wolves to come out at higher levels? Eventually you'll summon an entire pack of one. That's awesome. Jolt has actually turned out to be really fantastic for what I assume is a pretty basic, Storm Shaper spell. I'm really happy with its consistency of how often it casts and its amount of damage. I like it a lot. All right, so we just need to kill a little bit of time while we heal up. 6:30 in the morning, there's lots of time to kill, but not much to do. Again, without power, I can't really read anything. We can practice, though. I think we'll stick with bandaging for now. Get that up nice and high. Uh-oh. Where's the moaning coming from? I miss no more zombies. We never did look below us. We never did look below. Something was down here tearing the crap out of this place. Let's go down there. Something tore the hell out of this spot. I do want that headlamp. Hey, David's here. What's going on, buddy? I don't know. Oh, boy. All right. 7 zombies right there. We out. Just wanted to see what was down there. We don't have to worry about it. All right, we are in moderate pain and tired. Maybe we should take a little nap. Where are these zombies coming from? I swear to God, we killed them all. Squish. Wait, do you have any loot on you? Oh, take that glow stick. Chocolate candy. Bing. It's my kind of zombie right there. All right. We're going to take a little nap. Maybe with our dark sight, maybe we should be doing like nighttime raids into the city. That's something I never really do is nighttime raids, but I probably should. I know people have mentioned that to me in the past. All right, I probably shouldn't drink that sparkling water. Okay, it wasn't alcoholic, so we're good. Yeah, we'll just rest for a little bit. 3 hours, that's fine. See, we do have we have a night vision spell. Yes. It doesn't, it's called dark sight, requires constant verbal, and it gives you the power to see in the dark. And that's it. This is what it looks like when we see in the dark. I just assume it means we can see the presence of things, which normally would be shrouded to us. Essentially. Night raids are your best bet. You can go straight to that wizard tower with a little sneakery. That's a good one. Yeah. We'll try that. I like that idea. And I mean, we're still kind of hurting for food, although we are surrounded by swamp. So, worst comes to worst, we can just go pick some cattails. We are a druid, so we'll just go chew on some twigs and some ants or something. We'll be fine. We'll get plenty of protein. Plus, you have the wolves to help distract. That's true. All right, we're no longer in pain. Well, we're in minimal pain. Actually, I think we should probably rest a little bit longer. We don't need to sleep, but do some practice. Again, bandaging. Okay. Now it's noon. Magic's improved a little bit. Just make pasta. I do need pasta. No, we don't have any of that flour. We're not at our main base right now. We took a trip up here to the north because we're just trying to help clear this city a little bit. Trying to make my way to the bookstore and the wizard's tower that are right here, kind of near the outskirts. There's not a lot of other stores that are that, like, promising, really. Oh, there's another druid's tower up here. What the hell? It's like this playthrough, first time I've ever seen an actual druid's tower, and we just found a second one. Huh. That's kind of wild. Well, I mean, that could definitely be worth raiding. It's going to be tough because it is right next to the city, so it could be impossible too. But we know that there was like magical stuff in that the other druid tower. Yeah, we might find a healing spell, no doubt about it. That's promising. That is promising. And of course, we can always check the Forge of Wonders too. We're gonna take at some point. We're gonna cross over and go back home, and we're gonna take the most valuable stuff when we do, and we'll bring it over to trade with these jokers because they like us now. They are no longer enemies of the druid. Thank God. But I think we've come to a good place to stop for today, everybody. Don't worry, though. We are going to be streaming again tomorrow with this character. My streaming schedule is pinned in chat, so make sure you check that out. Sunday, we'll be doing our Vintage Story live stream. But yeah, we'll be back here tomorrow with our werewolf, Henrir the Wild Druid. Same time, everybody, so I hope you'll tune in for that one. Thanks again to everybody who showed up. Thanks, Andy, for the subscription. Thanks, Indy, for the super chat. I appreciate you guys. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, David, you've got a wedding. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. Well, the VODs will also be up on the YouTube channel too, right there, as soon as we're done. So either way, if you can't make it live, you can still catch it. So I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.